7. Welcome, everyone, to the Alabama Bass Trail Championship presented by Phoenix Boats. My name's Robbie Floyd. I'll be your MC up here today. He's John. He's Daniel. And they'll be weighing in the fish. Thing is a little different about this tournament. It's not just a one-day event here at Weiss Lake. It's a 2-day championship. You take the best from the north that qualified. You take the best from the south that have qualified. You put them together, maybe some student teams, maybe some husband and wives partners, whatever it takes to get here. You have a chance to win your portion of $100,000. Now, $50,000 goes to our winner alone. You know, back in the day, we used to give away a Phoenix boat, but they're like, you know what? I like a Phoenix. I like to be able to buy my Phoenix and do what I want to do with it. Kay used to design the prettiest boat of the year, but now they can put $50,000 towards their own Phoenix boat. And second through 25th place, again, out of 172, second through 25th place have a chance at least $1,100. So a lot of money is on the line. We only paid at 25, and that brings me to why it's going to be a little less on the way-in today, because if you don't think you're going to get in that top 25, typically, you know, it'd be 40, 50, 60. You know, we have a lot more people that are eligible. If you're not going to finish in that top 25, they're not going to stick around. If you've got Alabama playing Tennessee and you're an Alabama or Tennessee fan and you're not in that top 25, you're not going to stick around. That was the case. For those of you watching out here and around there, we do have Alabama now just still holding on 7 minutes. They're just down by a touchdown. Tennessee's still ahead. But these are the best of the best. And we also have the best sponsors in the world behind me as well. People that have been with us since day one. Some new sponsors in the past couple of years. But anytime you see any of these sponsors, of course, our presenting sponsor, Phoenix Boats. But if you have a coffee choice, make it Black Rifle. If you have a sporting goods choice, make it Academy, Power Pole, Big by Baits. We want you to use these sponsors that are the people that help support the sport of bass fishing and the Alabama Bass Trail. So anytime you have that option, please do it. Because it also goes directly back to the anglers in the ABT, because some of these sponsors, whether it's America's First Federal Credit Union or Garmin, or maybe it's Mountain Dew Big Bass, that's extra money coming from this tournament if they finish high enough or place high enough or dress correctly. I say correctly, I mean have the sponsor stuff on, that they'll get money from these sponsors. So, again, we'll talk about that as the day goes on. Kay always has the checks. We're done in 15 minutes usually after the event. The thing that's going to be different about this event is we won't know who's going to win until the very end, literally, because our leaders, our top 5 leaders from day number 1, will be the last guys that weigh in. We'll hold the top 5 teams from day number 1. They'll sit here in the Phoenix hot seat. We'll bring them up from 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 to go up against who the current leader is at that time, and we will determine our champions. Several champions in our field from previous years. Speaking of one of the teams that leave, it was the Flag Attack left a little moment ago. They were saying, man, I'm going to get ready to watch me some football. But there's probably like 5 or 6 teams that have won in the past 10 years that have made it back here again. It just shows you the retention and the quality of some of these anglers, some former anglers of the year, some current anglers of the year that are in the hunt for that $50,000 first place prize. I'd like to bring up the lady. She's my first place prize. She's the one responsible for everybody here. She's the program director of the Alabama Bass Trail. How about a round of applause for Miss Kay Donaldson? You like that? You're my first place prize. And we've been doing this 10 years. It was a long time ago, isn't it?
I knew you were going to do that.
What? Don't make me cry, Kay. It's my last show. Not my last one, but it's my last one of the big tour. And I'll get to do the ABT 100 in a couple of weeks. But where this place has gone, where it's come from, you can look at the parking lot out there, and that tells the whole story.
It does. A decade of friendship and a decade of cutting up and everything. I so appreciate you and what you've meant to me as a person and what you've meant to this trail. And there's going to be a lot of people really sad to see you go. We wish you all the best, wish your family all the best. But when we started the Alabama Bass Trail, Weiss Lake wasn't on it because it was coined as a crappie fishing lake. But the people here, Mayor Mackey, God rest his soul, Teresa Holgan, Joy, all the people here, Brandy, Pierce, Ronnie Shaw, they fought tooth and nail to get a development like this to make this a premier fishing destination, and they did that. And I posted on Facebook today, this is why you invest in your community. This is why you do these kinds of things, because this economic impact to this city and this county will be over $750,000, close to $1 million by the time we leave this facility today. And that's why you invest. That's why the state invests. That's a great partnership between Alabama Power, the Department of Conservation, the town of Leesburg to make this facility. So I'm super proud. It took us a while to get here, about 3 years to get here. But we've been coming here for the last 7 years, and it's been amazing. We've seen some great bass weighed in, and I'm just tickled to death. This crowd is great. It's been a tough week as far as fishing goes, but that's fall fishing in the state of Alabama. We've seen it time and time again over the years. So thank you guys for coming out. Thank you, wives, girlfriends, husbands, if you have your wife fishing here today, because you allow us to borrow them 5, 10, 15, 16 times a year to come and fish our trail, and I certainly appreciate that. I consider them our outside salespeople, and so thank you so much for being out here to support them.
It's our 10th year. Like I said, this place wasn't even here. And maybe some tweaked engineering as far as the parking lot is concerned. But, I mean, you've got a fine facility up here where other tournament trails and stuff can have their stuff. And parking spots for plenty of people and a long dock. But it was like the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail, showcasing the golf courses. The ABT has done that in the past decade, showcasing the best facilities, the best lakes in the state of Alabama. And what were the numbers you were throwing out that we paid out to our friends, our family throughout the 10 years?
The Alabama Bass Trail's paid out over $6.5 million in cash and prizes through the first 10 years, but we've generated $92.5 million of economic impact to the state of Alabama, and that's because these guys travel. They spend their dollars in the state of Alabama. They stay in hotels. They go to restaurants. They fill up with gas, and they spend their discretionary money in the state of Alabama, and it allows us Alabamians to live just a little bit cheaper here in our home state. So before I get off the stage, the Alabama Bass Trail team is phenomenal. These guys and ladies work when it's cold, when it's raining, when it's hot, when it's steamy. The anglerschannel.com team, the WOTM team, everybody that puts this show on is just incredible, and I can't say enough about them, and I would love for y'all to give them the round of applause because they are the ones that deserve it.
Absolutely. Rain, sleet, snow, they're better than the postmen. They are out there, and I'd like to thank you. And again, I'm up here with several different people throughout the year, but I promise you, and I've covered the FLW Tour at this highest level, the PAA when it was going, the Bassmasters still do the Classic each year, and I promise you, nobody works harder than these guys and is as efficient as anyone. I don't care if you fish the Elites or FLW, you weren't going to have a smoother weigh-in than we had yesterday. The stuff out on the water, the check-in, you're not going to have any better anywhere in the world, I promise you that, and you've got it right here in Alabama. So we'd like to kick things off like we do at every stop of the Alabama Bass Trail. If you would, please rise. Take off your hats. Pay tribute to all of our soldiers here in the U.S. and around the world with the playing of our national anthem. To get a check in this event on day one, you need to be in that top 25. It was 11.63. To take the lead after day one, you needed to be Jaron Ware and Shane Emerson. You needed a little more than that. You needed about 17.15. Our first pair up looks to be David Kyle and Scott Callahan, boat number 7, first flight of the day. Double check me with, how do we get this? Where do we figure out what they had from day one? Where do we look at it? Day one weight, 8 1/4. You needed to improve on that.
We just weighed them in today. I mean, It was a great tournament, and we had a great time.
You don't know where it's going to fall today. 422. How about a round of applause for our team that still wanted to come up here on stage? They busted their tail to get to this point. Now, we have flights come in every 15 minutes. The first flight is the first 25. Second flight's the next 25, and so on and so on. If you see a boat like number 52, it means they said, I want to get in just a little bit early. Day number 1 weight, 1113. That is a good bag of fish on day 1. Let's see what day 2 holds. Looks like 768 for them. Let's find out where it puts them. Does it give us a combined total in this? Do you remember if it does?
Yes.
I don't think it does, though. It does not hold it for us. It looks like,
1881.
yeah, 1881 is our total. We need to see if it, but I'm saying individually, I got to figure out how to do that because it does not give us 2-day total. All right, 18 pounds. You're really our first bubble guys on getting this check. I know you were thinking about it as well. If you could have doubled up day 1, you were getting one for sure. How did it go for you today?
It was slow. We caught a few fish, most of them small. But
How many did you bring in today?
We probably caught 20, 25 fish all day.
That's not bad. That's fun, just not the fun size, right?
It was kind of fun. I don't want to go full fun, but
It's not fun unless you got a 4 or 5 pounder. Did you ever have a big bite on?
no big bites.
Not not all day today. But hey, guys, good job. We'll see where it puts you at the end here. Thank you, bud. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's gonna be tough because it doesn't give me a combined weight, and that's what I'm gonna have a hard time. All right. So a different system, too, because we only do it once a year. So I can see what they had from day 1. I know that, like, Brandon Blackwood and Clem Blackwood had 333, and it shows me out behind the leader. You need 15 and change to get it. Not going to do that. Hey, look at that. 336. You had 0.03 of a pound better than yesterday. That's an improvement.
Oh my gosh, we had an upgrade. Man, I'm gonna tell you what, we bumped around. That wind blew us up on top of stumps, humps, busted us against.
Today?
Yes, Lord, yes. Even today, it blew us up against the rocks and the docks. And I want to tell you what, we tried and we swung for the fences both days, and it just never did come around. We never could get that more quality 13 to 14 inch bite.
Where are you from?
I'm from Coleman, Alabama. We fish Smith a lot.
That's Coleman. I thought they say if it's windy, get out of the wind. I thought. No, I'm not. Hang on. Are you related to Trey or Gerald at all?
No, sir, but I hang out with Trey a good bit.
Oh, there's your problem right there. I mean, if you didn't know Trey, you might have caught 15 pounds today.
I'm telling you what, it might be a bad thing to hang around him.
Oh, there ain't no doubt. Hey, good job, brother. Congratulations on increasing your weight, albeit by 3/100ths of a pound. Shane Horton, Brandon Horton, on day number 1, they had, 1117. That was a good weight. They need 764 to take the lead. Oh, 654. So close.
We went the wrong direction today.
Which way did you go? You have a choice. You can go down there and go into New Lake. You can turn left and go to the rest of the lake. You turn left?
We went far north.
I heard it gets skinny water up there.
It does get skinny up there, and yesterday was rough on the way back. Thankfully, today it wasn't that bad at all.
Not as bad. What were you looking at up there? Because I heard some people saying if it's going to be one, man, you're going to see people run all the way north. What is it up there that draws you to it?
Mainly just the dirty water and lay downs. It's just stuff that sets up for more of our kind of fishing.
Coming back. You doing the 100s?
No.
Okay, I didn't know if I was seeing you in 2 weeks. Good job this year. Congratulations on making it. Hope to see you again on the Alabama Bass Trail. Jacob Fulgham, on day 1, they had a couple pounds. What was that, 280? They said, you know what, son of a gun, I am coming up today. I might need 16 to take the lead. I'm 10 shy of that. I got 654, but you did better.
We caught 5, and he waxed my tail.
Again, right? Again?
Yes, sir.
What were you catching them on?
Spinnerbait.
Spinner. So you're out there in the wind. You don't care if it's windy. You need a little wind for that spinnerbait.
Didn't need as much yesterday.
No, yesterday was rough.
That's what messed our bite up yesterday. We couldn't fish anything.
Beat up a little bit too much. All right, how many total fish you think you caught today?
5.
5. And yourself?
0. He just caught the last
Got
one.
Blank Hank up here.
He just caught the last one in the canal.
That counted?
That counted.
That's an awesome job. Hey, congratulations, guys. Congratulations on making it to the ABT Championship. Tim Peake and Byron Smith, boat number 64. They had 11 even. They need 781 to take the lead. 518. I want a new leader. Come on. Now you. How many fish was that? 5?
That was 5.
That was 5. Just not the right 5, huh?
Yeah, we had a place we were catching a couple big ones every day, and we caught on a couple of 4-pounders there yesterday, and we hit it all a bunch of times and never got a bite. So things change, but we're glad to be here. They put on a great show. Appreciate you guys, and we're glad to have those 5.
Was this an electronics type of spot where you could look and see if there are fish down there?
No, this was about 30 minutes wide open straight north.
All right, so yeah, so skinny and so even if you had electronics, I hear the graph looks a little busy.
Well, if you don't have a GPS,
Yeah, you're done.
you probably should stay right there.
Absolutely. I heard that Jay said he was running today on playing a foot of water. I said, not this guy. Hey, good job. Looking for boat 51 also becomes across from yesterday's deal. Justin Bussey in boat number 21 with Ben Webb yesterday had 969. You need to double that up today to make it there. You need 912, and you're going to be close, but it looks like less than a pound shy. Looks like 843 for you guys today. Just couldn't double it up. I mean, I know you needed it. You wanted it. There's still a chance maybe for that top 25?
I don't think so. We was shooting for 12 or 13. We thought that'd get us in today, but we had fun. We went way up the river, threw a buzzbait and swim jig all week, and caught a lot of fish, just small.
Much calmer today. That bait come out early?
Yeah, absolutely. We threw it all day long.
No blow-ups?
Yeah, we caught a bunch on it.
Okay, good deal. Congratulations.
Big.
What baits were you using other than those two? Any particular brand? Anything you want to give a shout-out to?
That's it. Just buzzbait and swim jig.
Congratulations on making it to the championship, guys. It was not easy, that's for sure. Justin Buckles and Chad Jones should be next in boat number 6. He's having to take care of some business here. Did you take care of business today?
No.
What happened?
Got lots of bites, just quality was not there.
Okay, so you not only got the bites, you got them to the boat, but they weren't big enough.
Yes, yeah, we had no problem getting them to the boat today.
How many total fish you think you caught?
Probably 15.
15's a good day of fishing. What did you need? You needed more than you got. I think you had 7-something yesterday. You needed 10.84. You got 8.13, so a fair score as we see it right now for day number 2. It seems like a struggle for these guys, just not quite enough.
Yeah, I mean, it was a fun day. A lot like the team before us, we threw a buzzbait today and just hoped for some bigger bites that like we had gotten in practice. And, I mean, it's a fun day when they're blowing up on a buzzbait.
Yeah, it is. Hey, good job making it to the championship. Thank you, sir. John Frank, Mark Womack, boat number 11 on day number 1. They had, 649. They need about 1233. This is going to be close. They need 1233. Frank and Womack, 1199. A double bacon cheeseburger away from taking the lead. It was so close.
Yeah, it was pretty close. We needed some fish yesterday. We lost. Had a couple pull off yesterday that would have made a difference.
Yeah, if you'd have done this 12-pound bag yesterday, I mean, I think you'd been in the money for sure, don't you?
Yep.
What were y'all doing? What were y'all throwing today?
Jigs.
Jigs. So y'all are, was it a swinging for the fences or just how was your playing anyway? Big fish, small fish, I'm throwing a jig.
Swinging for the fence. Thought we needed maybe 16 today to have a prayer. So
We'll see where that puts you as far as the top 25, though. Could be an extra $1,100 in your pocket. Shane Mears, James Mears coming up next. They had 7 pounds on day 1. They need 11 today. I'm going to have a little more than half of that. Looks like their 1173 is going to add up with a just shy with 657 today on your total. Tell me about your day.
It was good today. We just didn't catch no big ones, but we caught a lot.
You had fun. Numbers-wise, how many you think?
30, 40.
You caught 30 or 40 fish today?
Yeah.
How many of them were under 12 pounds? Or 12 inches, because that's the limit.
20.
So a lot of dinks out there, but still some ones that measured, just didn't make up ground.
Yes, that's right.
Your arm wore out?
No.
What's your biggest striper you caught today?
Caught one about 15 yesterday.
Oh, that's nice. Did you leave it in the live well? Maybe a little.
No.
No catch and release in the grease?
No.
Okay, all right. If it were a crappie, would you have?
No.
All right, I'm with you. I'm with you, not with you at the same time. All right, congratulations on making it this far. Vic Harper, Blake Harper, boat number 19. They had 784 on day 1. You only need 11 pounds, 1097 to be exact.
That would be a wonderful thing.
But you're going to be 4 pounds shy. That's 701 today. What do you think the deal was? How was practice for you?
Practice, we had truck troubles and stuff like that. But
No practice, really.
One day. That's all we had.
Did you do good that one day?
We caught a few. It was fun. We enjoyed it. It's a different place to fish.
Just come up a little short today. Thank you, brother. Good having you again on the Alabama Bass Trail. Thank you. Thank you, sir. I hear. Hey, he points off and goes, hey, we got a good sack coming up now. Because take this out. Boat number 15, Terry Tucker and Jeremy Green. What place were you in yesterday? 16th place, and it shows you how you can make a big difference. Yesterday, 16th place with 1274. They need 607 to take the lead. That 12 pounds yesterday turns into 19 pounds on day number 2. Holy smokes. You're shaking. I told you. What did he tell you?
He told me so.
He told you it was going to be 19-pound bag?
He said 20, and I said, we're going to may have to be a little shy in 20.
Where does that give you for your total? It hasn't even tabulated it. You got a big fish in there, that's why, right? What's the big one going to weigh?
I don't know. We got 2 or 3 of them that we need to check.
We'll let your partner tear it up out there. Now, day one, how would you assess? Now that you know what you know today, how would you assess day one? Did you have some misses, or did you do everything you could?
Yeah, we lost one big fish yesterday that hurt us for yesterday, and it was tough conditions yesterday. And then the wind was pretty tough on us yesterday. But today it got better, and we capitalized on the wind.
Mountain Dew Big Bass now is almost 5 pounds, 4.80. So 480 for the Mountain Dew Big Bass. Hey, grab a couple of these fish really quick and hold them up for us. We gotta stretch this out just a little bit, but there's no need to. These guys deserve everything they get. Remember, our biggest bag yesterday was 17 and change. We've already got a 19-pound bag early. Don't tell me there aren't good fish in that lake. Don't tell me. I think Kevin Van Dam won a classic with that bag today for all days of the classic. No, I think it was 15 pounds for 3 days, if I remember right. All right, hey, yeah, just set those over there and then come here and talk to me for just a little bit. We still got a little more time. We'll hold on. Come here. You said you told him, and you guessed pretty close to the right weight. How did it go for you in the boat? Were y'all both up in the front, front and back? How was it going?
It was a little bit of both. I like to stay out of the way and hold the net, but
that's what team tournament's all about.
It is. It pays the same, baby. It was pretty tough. It was pretty tough. Pretty much all we did was just go everywhere. We didn't get a bite yesterday.
I believe we've seen, was it a 13th jump up to the win or a 10th? 13th jump to 10. Y'all have a 16th maybe to win this thing. What could you do with your share of $50,000?
Oh, man.
Is it already spent?
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, I got a wife and kids. But, yeah, it'd be good to win it. But, we'll just see how it all shakes out.
Christmas might have got a little bit better if you can hold on to this thing, didn't it?
Yeah, Christmas just right real good. My tax went up already.
All right. Hey, congratulations, guys. Right there's your leaders, ladies and gentlemen. Terry Tucker, Jeremy Green in the lead with a grand total of 31.74. All right, we're working on that. You got it? Let's see what Chris Webb, Ricky Campbell has, boat number 39. They got 5 fish. They had 1140 yesterday. You need a 20-pound bag today. It's sad now because you got 1228, which is a good bag today, but it's not what you needed. You needed more than that today.
Yeah, they bit today a little bit better. We probably caught 25 keepers. But
12-pound bag's all right, though.
Yeah, tough.
And it could be a 25, top 25 place.
I don't know about that.
You don't think?
No.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see where that puts you. Boat number 50, Todd Sims, Travis Stuck. Let's find out where they are right now. 5 fish today. Yesterday had 449. You almost doubled that. I think you did double that. You did. Today, 910. That's improving right there. That's what it's all about.
Yep.
You look good in that Black Rifle coffee hat. I just want you to know.
We were able to kind of get back on the spots that we found in practice without the wind, and just couldn't get any bigger ones than what we had.
What was your bait of choice today?
Carolina rig.
Carolina rig. I saw a couple of those. What was on the end of the Carolina rig? Because you got a lot of choices.
We were throwing mostly speed crawl and trick worm.
Okay, trick worm and speed crawl. Appreciate it. Thank you for making it. Congratulations on making it to the championship. Joey Davidson, Tullis Lanier yesterday had 11 pounds. Today they are 1978 behind the leader. We are not going to have a changing of the guard there, but 735 just needed more weight today. Now it's done. Can't do anything more. Would you have done anything differently if you had to go back and do it again?
No, not really. Might have ventured out a little more in practice. We skipped docks mostly and found a few swimming fish, and that was about it.
Today, wind help hurt you? It was a different day today than yesterday.
It wasn't as good today for us. We thought it was going to be better, but we just had bad luck.
Not this time. Thank you, sir. Congratulations on making it to the championship. Gary Thacker, Carter Woodall yesterday had 849. He had a much better bag today. 15-13, about 8 pounds out of the lead, but that is what you needed right there. 2 days of that would have put you in 30. I think we're going to get maybe a picture here with a couple of those fish. How were you able to catch the fish today?
Swimming a jig.
Swimming a jig. That's big fish territory, right?
Yeah, that's it.
What do you think your big one's going to weigh? You got a 4.5 in there?
I believe he'd be close.
Let's find out. Go grab that thing and let's find out which one it is. We'll see if it's what today. Well, hey, Kay, we pay big bass each day, don't we? Okay, that's the part that's holding off. What is our big bass today? We need to figure that out because I think it's a 4 something. 438. It seemed like it was 4.5, wasn't it? Yeah, I think you're just shy of that. We need to figure out how that gets sorted. But day late, dollar short, right? You're going to be 2/10 out of it.
That's it. I'll tell you what, I had a good partner today. I sat in the back with the net across my lap, and that worked out good.
Grab one of them bad boys, hold them up, and show those fish that you've been netting. 646. So how can we look back at that? Look for a big one. They should be up in the front. That was it, 480. Yeah, 480 is our Mountain Dew Big Bass. That came out of Tucker and Green just a moment ago. I was thinking it was 4.5, but it was even bigger than that. I believe it's 480. All right, let's move on to our next pair. Greg Tomlin, Jeremy Tomlin yesterday had 1097. That is a good bag of fish. Today, just a little less than that, 9 pounds. You need it at least twice that much and maybe a little bit more. What was the day like for you out there on the water today?
Well, the bite was tough, but we got, we caught a good many fish, but we lost 2 that probably really hurt us today. We should have had about 13 pounds.
How'd you lose them? Single bait hook or was it a treble hook?
Well, we threw a chatterbait a lot, so we lost one on a chatterbait. Well, we actually lost both of them on chatterbaits.
That stinks. Have it close to the boat?
No.
Okay. I was like, it's not one you're going to blame the net man, though.
No, it wasn't a net guy.
All right. Hey, good job on what you caught. 9 pounds today. Andrew Hall, Michael Allen had 10.5 pounds yesterday. They're 21-23 behind the leader, but I like seeing 5 fish. That's a good thing. You got to get that limit, right? You're not going to win this thing without a limit.
We're going to have to be better than what we caught.
Yeah, it's okay, though. You got your limit. What time did you have those 5 fish by?
About 10:30.
That's a good day. Now you can just build on that. Able to have 654, so just weren't able to get into the big fish.
No, sir.
Crap happens. What were you throwing?
Shaky head and a jig.
Shaky head. Both ends of the spectrum. Good job on making it to the championship. Brad Jones, Brooks Goza had 5 fish today. I like seeing that. Yesterday was a solid day with 1152. Unfortunately, they need 2022 to do that. Right around that half mark, 1167. So another middle-of-the-road day, but you didn't need middle of the road. You needed 2 strong days to win this. A lot of people were looking at you or your team out on this lake. They look at a lot of teams out on this lake. How was it different this weekend than it is in a typical fall day this time of year?
The fish were just in transition, and we never could get in front of them.
They weren't locked in one way or the other, were they?
No, we would just catch random fish.
I did see a lot of activity today as far as schooling shads and balls of shads up into the back, but getting those fish to bite is another story. What were y'all doing to catch your fish this week?
Mostly just spinnerbait and jig.
And there's the case.
And today we spent 6 hours trying to catch 20 pounds and realized it wasn't going to happen, so we changed up and just went to catch a limit.
Good job on what you did catch, brother. I feel for you. I know you wanted that win. Eric Farnham, Cameron Gibbons in boat number 28. They had 767 today. They have even more, 1211. That's a good day. It's a good improvement from day one.
Yeah, it happened in the last 2 hours. So
that's good. I mean, so some of those people that we thought didn't have anything early in the day, you were one of those people.
That's all right.
What changed? What turned around? Was it something you did, or did the fish just start biting?
We just found a bank that ended up being really good for us, downsized, did a little finesse worm, and just went to catching them. So,
rocky bank, I'm sure, or was it a grass bank or a drop-off? What would it look like?
Yeah, it was rock.
Rocky banks. Anything in particular? Wind blown?
They had a little bit of wind on it, but nothing like yesterday. So,
good job. Yeah. Good job. Good corrections. Great job. All right, next up, Wesley Sams, Jordan Wiggins. Yesterday, around 9 pounds. They need about 22 to take the lead today. 10 shy of that, but a 1240 day. You needed today's weight yesterday as well and get in that hunt. But guys, having fun up here in the north. I mean, these are your people, your neck of the woods. I know the ABT 100s at your home Lake of Smith next week, but things are a little weird right now this time of year as we just got through talking to certain anglers.
Yeah, it's like Brooke said, fish are in a transition, and we don't have a lot of experience up here, so it's a guessing game for us anyway. But yeah, we had a good week. I mean, we had great practice, probably the best practice we've ever had on Weiss Lake. But that's how it goes. That's why you can't win practice. You got to win a tournament, and unfortunately, it wasn't meant for us to do that this week.
Being Angler of the Years and the ABT and stuff, you got to have different strategies, different variety. You know, have to fish different ways. What was y'all's difference from, say, your home lake to here, even though you're on probably that same parallel on the globe?
Well, we kind of just fish it the same way, just flipping a jig. I mean, a lot of times at Smith, that's the way we have to catch them. So,
location-wise, you needed to be in that right spot for that jig to make the difference, so I'm sure.
yeah, yesterday we tried to do too much, and every area we had was just way too. It was one way up north, one down here, and we just tried to make it all work, and it's just too much time running. And
if you're running that boat, you ain't fishing.
That's right.
Hey, guys, congratulations on making it to another championship. Couple of studs on the ABT. Phillip Harrell, Clint Gilbertson had just shy of 7 pounds yesterday. Need 24 and change. Got 653. So you want a little piece of that pie. You're saying, you know what? I'm busting my butt out there. I'm walking that stage.
Hey, we worked hard for him. I figured we'd weigh him. I tried to talk my partner into it, but he wouldn't.
He said no?
No, he's hiding over there. He wanted nothing to do with this today.
Did y'all snack well out on the boat today?
We didn't even do that.
Well, that's not right.
We worked hard for them little guys, so.
Hey, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. They're working so hard they didn't even snack. All right, this team, we talked about at the top of the show. Justin Moss said something yesterday that made me think, okay, they might have a shot at it right now. They had 13-23 yesterday. They need 18-51. They are moving up the leaderboard with 14-25. So a good job, a great job. And just like Kay and I talked about, you saw something, you felt something, and even though I knew you weren't right there in that top 5 or 10, I thought you had a shot, and you did. You proved it today.
Yeah, we did have a shot. We had a lot of big fish around us and a lot of consistent 2.5 to 3 pound fish. You know, today we were able to catch a 2.5 to 3 pound fish. Yesterday we had the bigger fish hit and we missed them. Today we did have one of those giants hit, and he just did not connect. I don't know what was going on, but it was a topwater bite that we were doing all week. So we would just throw topwater all day, and at the middle of the day, that was when things would pick up. We'd catch one early, and then we'd catch 4 late. Well, today, that big one, when it hit, it just whiffed the backside of it, and just nothing else came back on it.
I know Kay was texting and finding out, and at one point you said, I got 4 and a small. Check that. I got all 4. You know, all 5 are pretty good size. Were you happy with the size about that 11 o'clock hour? Because it looked like y'all were kind of on a roll at that point.
Yeah, we knew we had it was an early bite, and then it picked up around 11, 12 o'clock. We had bigger fish hit. We had 2.5 to 3s, and we was thinking, you know, waiting on that 4 pound. Yesterday, I mean, we're grateful for what we got, but yesterday we had some 4+ pound fish hit later in the day, and today we just never had that 4+. It's that one bite all day. Yesterday we had 4 or 5, so we were happy.
You hold up a couple of these fish, set down those Mountain Dews. Let's take a look at them. And again, as they were pointing out, if you turn those 2s into those 4s, you know, they had yesterday, 3 fish, 4 fish of that 2 pound difference, that makes up ground in a hurry. I mean, 3 fish at that 2 pound difference, they would be in the lead right now. Shows you how close it can be. Again, the first flight checked in at 3 o'clock. We'll be checking in until 4:30, so about 50 minutes from now. You even see a team over there beating the bank here in the canal that are probably going to be fishing up until those last minutes. I don't think they're pulling water today. You're not going to see much current coming through here. You are going to see a little bit of wind. A little bit of a haul for these guys. It will be a trailered way in, so they'll have to be making their way up here with their bags and stuff, holding them in there, and we will bring in those top 5 from yesterday at the end of the day. Guys, congratulations. Good job. Excellent job. That should move them into second place right now, in case you're wondering, with 27.48. Chris Webb in third, with Ricky Carmichael at 23.64. Or 68, excuse me, 23.62 with Gary Thacker and Carter Woodall, and ran out the top 5, Brad Jones, Brooks Goza with 23.19. Everybody chasing Terry Tucker and Jeremy Green, including Adam Bain, Chris Colley. They had almost 11 pounds on day 1. They need 20.79, got about a half that today, 9.63. No, probably a little disappointed with that, but you're seeing, when you see a team weighs in before you at 19 pounds, what goes through your head? Within reason, tell me what goes through your head.
You can't beat Terry Tucker right now with a stick.
I mean, hit it.
He's on fire. He's hot.
But I mean, are you talking with other guys? Are they anybody during the week where they say, "No, I'm on them"? Were you feeling like you were on them at that level?
Oh, people lie to you.
I know.
You can't talk to anybody.
I know. This is the truth. This is the truth. I still haven't found that person. I still hadn't found that person that said they caught a 7-pounder this week, because I heard there was rumors somebody caught a 7. We did see a 6 cross the stage, but did you ever find out who that 7-pounder was?
I hadn't heard that. But
Oh, yeah, I heard somebody caught a 7 this week.
yeah, we hadn't had a good practice. We hadn't had a good tournament. We just never stumbled onto anything. So.
You did all right today, just wasn't quite enough. Thank you, brother. Congratulations on making it. Ben Phillips and Cody Brandon had 727 yesterday. They did better today, need 24 and change. You got 1092. That's a pretty good increase. A 33% raise. If somebody said, I'm going to pay you 33% more than you did last year, you'd take it.
Oh, absolutely.
What'd you do different today to help your chances?
I just flip docks all day. Just
Flipping docks. Your arm wore out?
It is. Yeah.
Probably that forearm, right? The flipping muscles?
That's it.
What were you flipping?
Shaky head and a jig also.
Shaky head and jig, going heavy and light. Good job, brother. Congratulations, making it to the championship. Corey Alexander, Bobby Irvin, come on down. You had 1043 yesterday. Not going to take the lead. You need 2131, but it looks like you've got 926. Going to move you up that leaderboard. You got a good one in there.
Yeah, that would go late too.
Extremely adequate one in there. What do you think it's going to weigh?
I'll say probably 4 1/4 maybe.
4 1/4, might be 4.8. We'll see how good you are. I think he's got a really good scale. I think his 425 is actually 431. So whatever scale you're using, or is it your man brain?
I didn't weigh him. I just threw him in the live.
That's just your man brain saying, you know what, I need 4 more just like that. Did you ever have 4 more bites like that?
No, we had one a little smaller. The other 3 were smaller, so we were looking, couldn't find it.
Caught probably 18, 19 pounds in practice.
18, 19 pounds in practice. You do that 2 days, you won this thing.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't mean to catch them all that day either. So.
Yeah, that's the thing about catching them in practice. It's one, I think, eyeballing them or letting them run around. It's another thing catching them.
Yeah. This is our first time at Weiss. It was fun, so we'll be back.
Good job on what you did catch, guys. Congratulations. Shane Thompson, Tony Campbell, boat number 60. Got 1488 yesterday. Where did that put you? What place? 7th. 1488 yesterday. They're ready to get off the stage right now. They're so disgusted. 696. I didn't even see what you had or whatever. I just looked at the disgust in you. Come on up here. I saw the disgust in your face. Did you think it would be that bad today?
No, we really didn't. We did not. Yesterday we had a lot of bites and they were good fish. And we still caught fish, but they just got smaller.
There you go. So how many total fish do you think you caught today?
About probably 12, 14.
12 fish, just not the size.
No.
That hurts. Hey, at least you got bit. Hey, good job on what you did catch, guys. Again, we're going to work our way through. We've got, I think, 4 teams in there, and let John take care of some duties here. You know what? It's time for an Alabama-Tennessee update, if you haven't heard. Right now, our top 10, Terry Tucker, Jeremy McGreen in the lead with 3174. To be in the top 10 is Eric Farnham, Cameron Gibbons with 1978. Uh-oh, hang on, my page isn't working right. Let me figure. I got a new iPhone. I don't even know how to work this thing. So I knew early on it was Tennessee 7, Alabama 0. Right now in the second quarter with about 8 and change left, Tennessee up 13-0. And I think that's 3 scores that got them to 13. That's not a missed extra point. All right, we move from one team to another. Bo Terrell and Matt Daniel, come on over here, boat number 51. Yesterday, they had a total of 746. You caught 24-28, or you need 24-28. That ain't happening. You got a third of that, 842. But, fellas, you're a winner today. You know why?
That's what I heard.
You won a Yeti cooler. Let's bring it on down. I'm going from the ABT to Price is Right. This is one of our 4 teams that won a Yeti cooler. How about a round of applause for them? And thank you, Yeti, for giving us. So everyone's a winner on the Alabama Bass Trail. You ever won before in any of our drawings?
No. This is it.
All right, now, this is a 2-man team. You got one Yeti. How do you determine who takes it home?
Maybe we'll arm wrestle for it.
I don't work out, so I feel like I'm at a loss.
We could maybe slam Mountain Dew, see who does that the most.
We'll get it figured out.
Yeah, it will. Maybe guess on how many Mountain Dews it holds. Hey, congratulations. I know the fishing didn't go the way you wanted, but still come away with a very nice prize. Thank you for fishing with us. Tom Taylor, Russ Reynolds, boat number 74. They got 5 fish today. Yesterday, about 6 1/4 pounds. Need 25 today. You got a good day today. 12-10. That was about half of what you needed. You needed 2 days of that 12 pounds.
Yeah. Well, you know, we almost went home, but
I'm glad you didn't.
Yeah, we are too. Just just went out there and did what we like to do. And
what'd you do today?
Docks.
Docks. I saw a lot of people get on docks.
Well, we stayed on docks.
How were you able to catch 12 pounds a day when you couldn't get that yesterday?
Little worm. Well, and
did you downsize?
And yes, and staying on docks. We did a little bit of everything yesterday.
Chasing a little bit too much yesterday?
Yeah. Yeah.
When you said a little worm, you talk about shaky head, you talk about a speed worm, and what were we talking about?
Wacky.
Wacky worm. So, yeah, you still went slow. Yeah. Good deal. Hey, congratulations on your catch today. Wes McKellar, Adam Currington, boat number 65 yesterday, strong day, 11:28. That had you in the top 25, didn't it? Had you right there at it. Had you right there at it today. Not right there at it. That is 297. How many fish was that?
3 fish.
That's just, I mean, that's at that 1 pound average. I know that is nowhere near what you were looking for.
No, that's terrible. We had a terrible day for catching anyway.
Yeah. Hey, thank you for fishing with us. Congratulations on making it to the championship. That's a feat all into itself. Nick Turner, Joe Lay. How's it going, brother? Good to see you again. 5 fish today. They had 10:22 yesterday. Need 21. Got a third of that. You got 7:57 today out there. What was it like out on the water?
We didn't get any bites early on a top water spot. We caught probably 7 yesterday there.
Yeah, so now you're going, oh, crap. What are we going to do?
So we caught 0 there today, and then we just went fishing, caught those 5, and then I think about 10 o'clock, something happened with the trolling motor, and it quit, so we've been drifting around.
Stay on the big motor, bump up, and drift down?
Just trying to salvage the day.
How many fish do you think you caught just drifting?
We caught 2 fish drifting. We caught a total of 7 fish today.
That's pretty awesome. That shows you how good of a fisherman you are. Hey, good job, brother. Let's find out what Jim Beavers and Michael Wright have. Boat number 90. Yesterday was a struggle bus day, 229. They go, you know what? My butt has been out there fishing. I got 3 fish for 483. I stomped them today. I did much better. You come over here. He'll say, you want a whole one? You want a big one? Let's find out what his big fish is. Your partner said, I'm gonna show everybody what I caught.
Well, he didn't catch it.
What? He said you didn't even catch that fish.
He ain't telling the truth.
Between the two of them, one man is not telling the truth. I do not know which one it is. You be the judge. Hey, good job. Yeah. Hey, good job. Good job on catching them, whoever it is. Jake Kendrick, come on down. Chuck Hughes, they had 753. He said, we're going to weigh a big fish. Oh, the Brett Fan Club. Let me say it again. Jake Kendrick, Chuck Hughes, come on down. 5 fish yesterday, had 753. You think they did better today? They almost doubled it. 13-15 for their day 2 weigh. Congratulations. Jay, nice job, bud.
Thanks, Robbie. We had a really fun day. We ran a long way this morning and through some pretty treacherous water. And the third cast, they were biting. And for the first hour, we probably caught 3 limits of fish in the first hour. It was on fire. And then it kind of slowed down a little bit. The sun came out, and it changed the bite. And we never were able to get back on any bigger fish, but this morning sure was a lot of fun.
So you go north when they're talking about having to travel that far, and it is dangerous up there. We don't advise everybody to try that. Did you see anybody more north than you were?
Yeah, there were some guys that went north, but we ran the shortcut.
Okay. He told me about that today, and he's still puckered from it.
Well, I've been in and out of it 3 times in this tournament, and the 4th time, which would have been on our way back, I chickened out. Yeah. I didn't want to push my luck anymore. I wanted to keep the lower unit on the boat and the boat intact.
I don't blame you. What were y'all throwing today? What were y'all throwing?
Chatterbait. Yeah, chatterbait. Big fish came on chatterbait.
Okay, big fish came on chatterbait. You want to check out this fish, too, because it's taking over our Mountain Dew Big Bass today. 5.01. We've got a new leader at the Mountain Dew Big Bass. That could be an extra $500. And for you Alabama fans that are clapping, score is now 13-7. I was like, I knew that was Josh. I'm surprised he didn't go, woo, War Eagle. I mean, that's just saying. Oh, that's funny. I wouldn't do that to you, but I was like, I thought you were being facetious at first. Stephen McAvoy, Josh Butts will be our next pair up. Quite the characters. And Alabama fans, boat number 84, McAvoy Butts. There you go. Just needed a little excitement and enthusiasm, but touchdown Alabama now 13-7. All right. Do you have at least 7? Do you have at least a pound per point?
Well, you know, I always look at the scales when they weigh them, and we had more than 7.
You do. You've got that plus a safety and then some. 5 fish for $9.56 for you out there today. You can't win them all, but you have won them on the Alabama Bass Trail. But I know one thing for certain. After a hard weekend's fishing, you're going to head back to the house and you're going to grab some bush. That's right. Loves it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good stuff when it's cold. But I want to thank the Alabama Bass Trail. They've done a wonderful job. We love fishing every year, and thank you, Robbie, for all you do. And we're going to, I guess I'm going to sit right there on the ground by my girlfriend and watch the Alabama game.
Time. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'll see you across. Mark Jones, Jared Jones, J-Red, and Mark with boat 108 today. They got 3 fish after yesterday's 11:42. Hoping to do that again at least today with a chance, but 3:49. Who was driving that struggle bus more? Because, I mean, you're both on it, but who was driving?
Really, I don't even know. We both struggled all day.
Tough day, huh?
It really was. We never had the bites that we had yesterday. The wind needed to pick up for us, but it didn't happen till 1. So.
Yeah, I was like, when I left the water today at 11:30 or so, I was like, it's actually fairly calm.
Yeah, it stayed pretty calm all day, and we needed the wind. It never happened.
I'm sorry it had to happen the way it is, but congratulations on getting here to the championship. That's a tough feat. The Dukes of Weiss, we got Phil Dukes, Bailey Dukes, 5 bass. Yesterday they had 1384, and you're in what spot?
11th.
11th spot today. They need 1790. They got 1172 today. It is going to move them up the leaderboard. We'll find out where that puts them. It should put them inside the top 10 in third now with 2556. So it wound up being a good tournament for you after all. Just not going to take that top spot.
Yeah, that's all you can do. We did all we could do, really.
What were y'all throwing today?
We was just fishing shallow, junk fishing with jig, swim jig, all kind of stuff.
What were you focusing on? What were you keying on? Because a lot of people were shallow with those baits, but there has to be something that they're relating to. What was that something?
Mostly wood.
Wood. Lay down wood or standing timber stuff?
Logs, docks, anything.
Anything. So it just had to be wood. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Wood's all-encompassing. A lot of laydowns. Like you said, docks are wood, even though it's artificial. Or not artificial, but, something somebody put out there. Team Terry Pryor, Terry Mann yesterday had, is that 620? Is that right? Well, they did better today by a couple pounds. Looks like 865 for Team Terry today. Hey, man, you done improved yours by, that's darn near 30% or so.
That was a whole goal this morning.
Yeah, just do better than you did the day before, right?
Do better than we did yesterday.
That's what I tell my wife. That's my goal every time.
That's exactly right. That's all we did, just try to beat yesterday.
Team Terry's been doing this out of the 10 years. How many? 10? All 10?
10.
All 10. I think you may be one of the only ones. There's only a few that have a possibilities out there. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure being here with you the past 10 years, and thanks for fishing the Alabama Bass Trail.
Enjoyed it, Robbie. Y'all have a good day.
Thank you, brother. We'll see boat number 92, what they have. Nolan Spencer, Jonathan Reese. Yesterday had a total of 1097. They need 2077 today, about 7 pounds shy of that. But they do have 1317. That's a good day.
It's a lot better than yesterday.
Yeah, it felt better, though. What time did you have a decent amount of fish, or did it take all day to get them?
Until about 20 minutes ago.
The second you looked at your watch, I'm like, this was not a fun day.
No, we caught a lot of fish and catch a lot of big ones, but literally our last 2 casts we caught twice.
We was talking in the parking lot yesterday. Evidently, there's a bowling alley somewhere around here. How's the bowling alley? Who's the best out of all the group, the posse that y'all fish with and hang out with? Who's the best bowler of the bunch?
Man, I don't really know. Jonathan, who do you think the best is?
I'm not going to say his name in public, Robbie. So.
The name that should not be mentioned. Did Kay go with y'all?
She did. She's actually pretty good.
She's a pretty good bowler. What'd you shoot, Kay? What'd you roll? Triple digits? Did you make 100?
She did.
She did. He's like, yeah. She's like, yeah, I did. If you had to do it all over again, would you change anything?
Man, I don't know. Probably would have fished a little different yesterday morning. We had some opportunities today. We lost a couple fish. Probably could have had close to 15 pounds, I'm guessing. Still wouldn't have been enough, but we did the best of what we had, and hopefully we can stick around and get a check.
Yeah, see if it's 60 in that top 25. Good job, guys. Congratulations.
Go Vols.
There you go. Hey, the Vols are up 13-7 right now. I don't know if I'm breaking any news to you. Got about 5:57 before halftime. Matt Hurst, Roy Hurst Jr., a winner on the Alabama Bass Trail Championship. A couple of years ago, yesterday, they had 586. Say, you know what? I have got this bad taste in my mouth I got to get rid of. And you did improve today. 5 and change yesterday, 796, almost 8 pounds today. But it just wasn't your tournament. I mean, you've done it on this. Like I said, I told the guys at Smith, on this same parallel, this just wasn't your week.
No, man, we had a tough practice, and we couldn't find anything yesterday and today. we went out and kind of fished a little different, changed it up, but we still couldn't catch the big fish.
How many total fish do you think you caught today?
Probably 9, 10.
9. So you're around some fish, just couldn't get that size.
Correct.
Hey, good job on what you did. It's always good seeing you guys. Thank you. Great representatives of the sport, as is C.J. Knight, Anthony Goggins, boat number 77. They had 14-10 yesterday. They're going to have to redo this. What place was 14-10?
We was in 9th yesterday.
Nice. So in that top 10, just outside that top 5, I knew you were up there in the 10th, in the top 10. Boat 77 puts you almost middle of the road, and when you take off, you didn't get quite as long to fish as some of these guys out there today. Just telling you what they need. They've got 14-10. They need 17-64. I see 13. I see 14. 14-40. A great day for them. 14-40 for Knight and Goggins. Just not quite enough to take the lead. You got a big fish in there?
We've got 3 decent ones. I don't think.
You don't got a 5-pounder?
I don't think so.
If you got one that's close, let's find out. Let's see what your biggest one is. We got time. Find your biggest one. We'll see what it is, and we're going to have you hold it up after we're done. Again, this should move that team 14-ish. Yeah, should move them inside the top 3. Looks like 387 for that fish. There's about a 4-pounder, like you're saying. Is that about it? They all look like they're related. I mean, they are in the same genus and species, but I mean, it looks like they all came from the same brood. Knight and Goggins. Where does it put them? In second. Yeah, I knew his top 3. That's 28.50. There you go. Hold them up. Would it take 30 pounds to win this? It looks like it might take 31 3/4. They almost got up in the 30-pound range. They were about a pound and a half shy of it. All right, set them in there and then come and talk to me for just a second. We got 3 in there. And tell me about today.
It was an eventful day. I think we caught 7 keepers all day, but very eventful in the last hour.
House spread, yeah. I was like that. 7's okay. It makes you kind of feel a little bit better if you caught them early. It takes a little bit of pressure off your chest. When did you have that last one that made a difference for you?
About 20 minutes? We caught 2 of them within the last 20 minutes before we come in.
That's awesome. Hey, Mike Iaganelli said it, never give up.
We caught the 550 yesterday and 1 today come out of the same tree.
That's awesome.
Tree. Literally the same tree.
Same tree, back-to-back days, and you know it's not the same fish, right?
Yeah, these fish, they were moving up from deeper water. They were real white, so you could tell that they've
doing what they're supposed to be doing right now.
They've been somewhere else other than where they were supposed to be, but luckily the last hour they did pull up for us, and but hats off to Terry and them.
And we still don't even know if they've won this thing, but it tells a little something how a flurry can happen for you. It can happen for somebody else that could be waiting in. Good job, guys. Congratulations. Representing the ABT. Got it blazed across the chest. I think an extra $250 if our top placing finisher has ABT gear on. Robert Meadis, Carlton Alford, 5 fish today. Yesterday had 10-23. You need 21. Got half of that. It looks like 10-11. I'm going to talk to both of you, so you can't hide. How did it go?
It was tough. We had a good time.
10 was there. You just needed twice as much. How many fish do you think you contributed to these 5 keepers?
All of them.
All of them? Yeah, he caught them all in the net or on the mouth?
No, he caught them all today.
You a great net man?
Yes.
High quality net man, I like to call you.
Pretty much.
Hey, that's good. What were y'all throwing today?
Sinkos and worms.
Oh, so you're going slow, huh?
Yeah, I caught them all on a Sinko.
Sinko. So that's a slow presentation. I mean, it can be pretty painful, pretty painstaking.
Oh, that fishing was tough, though. Woo!
Hey, you caught 10 pounds. Just needed twice that.
Woo-bah!
Woo-bah! There we go. All right, let's find out. We'll find out where 25th. What was 25th place? 17 pounds right now, in case you're wondering, on the 25th place. But 107, Danny Long, Kevin Fallon. Let's find out. They got 5 fish. They need 18 and change. They had 13 yesterday. They're going to be around that 23, 24 mark. Looks like 11:30 today. You comfy with that weight and get a good paycheck?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
You think there's how many people going to catch that many fish?
I think the later flight's going to have some.
What makes you say that? Something you saw out there today at the end?
I don't know. When we was coming back, we didn't have time to look for anything.
You were fine, huh?
Yeah, we were running.
Y'all did some running? Y'all went up top?
Yeah, we went upriver.
That scare you a little bit?
No.
Why? Everything I've heard about upriver, it's like it.
No, we run wide open this morning for 40, 45 minutes.
Dang, that's up there. Hey, good job today, guys. Congratulations. We'll see if it puts you in at 25. Who we got? Oh, there you go. You got your favorite fan down there to the left. There you go. Hey. Zach Harrison, Kristen Harrison, boat number 98. So I'm out there on the water. Got some fans as well. Their spot yesterday was covered up by somebody else when I went to them today, but you got 5 fish. You had 10-17 yesterday. You got 6-17 today, so a little bit less. The area you wanted to go to, or you fished yesterday, did you catch anything when that became available?
Some stripes.
Oh, yeah, striper over there?
Yeah. We caught like 4.
That ain't going to help you on the Alabama Bass Trail. The Alabama Striper Trail, and Jason, yeah, if you see the Alabama Striper Trail, you're going to get a lot of weird looks at people that can't understand how to read it right, yeah.
They were healthy for sure.
Yeah, stripers with 1 P, just letting everybody know. Hey, good job out there. Congratulations. Hey, that's a whole different meaning. Dylan Merritt, Lindsey Merritt, they got 5 fish today. Yesterday had about 5 and change. I think you doubled that today. Dylan and Lindsey got a 998. It's good to improve, and y'all doubled up on that.
Yeah, she showed up, so we doubled our weight.
And who caught the big one you're about to weigh in?
I did.
You did. On what?
Crankbait.
Crankbait. Throw it, crank it, catch it, put it in here. Maybe worth $500. Do you have it spent already?
No, not yet, but I can.
Okay, we'll find out. If it's a 5-pounder, right? We're looking at 5 on the nose, it seemed like, right? Oh, no, not going to be there. No, it's not. Hey, but it's your big fish. It's 286. 286 is a good fish. And that was their, what was their total?
9.
Yeah, and 9. I was thinking, I was like, man, if you got 1 for 5 out of that 9, you did some. Hey, good job. Congratulations on that crankbait bite. Next up, we got 1 boat that's coming up here. We'll be taking a break a little bit. Also, maybe getting some interviews, some behind-the-scenes stuff here in just a moment. If we do go to break, Jamie Chapman and Elliot Galt, boat number 110. Team to look for because I saw them out on the water today, 12:30. I was hunting for them out on the water today. 5 fish for $10.48. So you had a good weekend. Will it be enough to hold on and get that paycheck? I think it could have a chance.
Yeah, it's possible, but I guess it's better than sitting in a deer stand.
It is. It is. Now, tell me about, what do you do for a living?
I'm a nurse, registered nurse.
My boat driver was a nurse yesterday. That must be popular around here. And what do you do for a living?
I'm chief of police here for the town of Leesburg.
And it's not the police. It's the police.
Yep, police.
And what I thought was awesome, Jason, they got Leesburg Liquor on the side of their boat. They are the Leesburg Liquors. I love that. That's a great sponsorship tie-in. You get a few giggles as you're going down the lake?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I love it. You're my favorite team name of all time.
Yeah, it's Leesburg Liquor is just a local business, and like I said, they get behind us and support us just like the town does.
That's absolutely awesome. I got to meet the mayor the other day. I get to meet the top of the police. I get to meet a nurse here as well. And Leesburg Liquors get some publicity out there on the water. That's how you do it as a sponsor, though, right? Right on the side, right where it would be. We are the Leesburg Liquors. Sounds like a team name. We have a team competition. We got busy. Going to be our final boat for just a little while. I think we got 2 here, but let's see what Jacob George and Ryan Swinney have. 5 fish. Yesterday had 10.56. Was that right? 5 fish for 4.51?
That's 5 fish for 4.51.
Somebody get those things out of the dryer. They done shrunk up.
Yeah,
Did you wrap them in cotton and put them in the dryer? What happened?
They shrunk since yesterday. I don't know. The banks we caught them on yesterday, they just disappeared. We pull out through some different baits. We just couldn't put it together. But I do want to say real quick before I get off of here, I just want to give thanks to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for giving me and Jacob both the opportunity for us to be here. If it wasn't for him and what he did for us on that cross, there wouldn't be any hope for any of us. So I just wanted to say that. I also want to say thank you to the Alabama Bass Trail for giving us this awesome opportunity for us to come out here and do this. Thank you guys for putting this on every year. You guys are great, and we appreciate you.
Amen to both. Thank you, brother. Good job out there this weekend. Last one, and we are going to take a break, so we'll send it to possibly some extracurricular activities. Curtis Coleman, Steve Thompson, 5 fish today after catching 663 today. Almost the same, 7 on the nose. Man, I was like, all right, come on. We got a special pot. Who can come close to day one? I think you'd be leading.
Well, when you catch them out of the same pile, they're going to be the same.
Really? Were they the same group?
Same piles.
Come on now. You need to move around a little more. At least get away from that mess.
We did. we could get a limit by 7:30 every morning, and that's the size it'd be. And then we struggle the rest of the day.
I'd have had a different. If I had to do it again, I'd have went for a different game plan. Kurt, thank you very much for visiting with us. We are going to take a little bit of a break here. So those of you watching from around the country, around the world, I know that Ken has been getting interviews throughout the day. Maybe check out some of these interviews. Maybe a few commercials. We'll be right back with the Alabama Bass Trail. We still have more teams to weigh in here at Weiss Lake.
On the Water live coverage is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors, by Strike King, Lose, by Garmin, and by Alabama State Parks. There's more to come. Stay with us.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends, we truly love the sport of fishing. That's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
The perfect checking account doesn't exist. Not at a bank, that is. So why do you keep looking there? At AmFirst, you can get no minimum balance or monthly fees, an instant issue debit card, and free checks with unlimited check writing. But who doesn't want more? Like a rewards program you'll actually use, and convenient digital tools that make it easy to manage your account from anywhere. Now you could try and find that at a bank, or you could save yourself the trouble by checking with us.
On the weekends, some folks step up their game, like bringing home Jack's Fan Faves value meal. Our chicken nuggets, mac and cheese, and a drink for just $5.99. Now, Miss Ashley, I ain't saying she can run a post route, but she's got hands as golden as the nugget she snags. The fresh, hand-breaded, all-white meat chicken is a catch in itself. Try them with our handmade sauces. Score our Fan Faves value meal for just $5.99. It's quite a haul.
Big companies get bigger and bigger and talk about their fancy labs where they study fish behavior. But then they all go golfing on the weekend. We don't have a large laboratory to test baits. Why, you ask? We don't need a big laboratory because our pros fish, our employees fish, our salespeople fish, our suppliers fish, our mold builders fish, our owners fish, and our kids fish. This is our laboratory. Our R&D comes from time on the water, learning how to make fish bite. We don't have other hobbies. We fish. We fish all year in all conditions across the whole country. All that time on the water brings us thousands of hours of testing new products and improving current ones for all species. We're a family-owned U.S. company that has many of our products made in America by American workers. The products we don't make in America, we make in Guatemala, which supports many families in that country as well.
This portion of Alabama Bass Trail Live is sponsored by AmFirst Federal Credit Union, Fish Alabama, Mountain Dew, by Jack's, and by Alabama State Parks. Live coverage continues right after this.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends, we truly love the sport of fishing. That's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
Bill Petty Toyota is Alabama's #1 volume Toyota dealer. But that's not the only reason to get to know Bill Petty. Enjoy a 10-year unlimited warranty on every new Toyota in stock. Get 1 year of 24/7 roadside assistance. Test drive for the chance to win $5,000. You heard right. 5,000 big ones. Plus, choose from over 700 new Toyotas in stock and price to move. Bill Petty Toyota is Alabama's #1 volume Toyota dealer. Get to know us today.
Things you let me see.
Some things ain't worth keeping. Yesterday's traditions, today's adventures, tomorrow's memories. Now that's something worth keeping. Fish Alabama and find your keeper.
For more information, visit fishalabama.org.
Me and some of the boys talking about that maybe future Alabama striper trail, because there's a lot of good fish around these waters in Alabama, whether it be, I still don't get it. Jason Duran, do you call it the crappie capital or the crappie capital? Because crappie capital of anything just does not sound quality. Don't want to be known as that. It's the crappie capital. I like this place. I really do. Hey, Kay, what was the place we ate at today? For those of you who joined, Sand Mountain Grill. I was told about it yesterday. Got to be at least. Well, never mind. You got to be getting ready for some good food because it was delicious. Eric Summers, Robbie Pelt, boat number 148 yesterday had 10:22. That put you in what place?
Oh Lord, I don't know.
It was okay. You got better today, 11:65. That's going to get you, what, 22 or so pounds? Should put you right around that top 10 to top 15 place. Pretty good event so far. I mean, pretty good event if you were to stop it right now.
Yeah. You know, I haven't been here much, but we found the key fish just getting them in the boat. We were catching them on the spinner reel, wacky worm, light hook.
So you had them hooked up and all the way there, just couldn't get them in the boat.
We've lost 2 over 6 or 7.
So I know the anglers. The more you fish, the better you get at fishing. You don't ever practice netting, do you?
No.
Ever, except you're catching more. So it's like, I'm thinking we got to do something. I mean, we got to work on our net program. Any of those flipping fish? I mean, the one you flipped on board?
Oh, no. I mean,
these are all net misses. Or?
Again, spinner reel. No, they're just coming off.
Getting off unbuttoned out there.
Yep, just coming off, jumping up, and coming unbuttoned.
We were looking for a 5-pounder. You need 501. You had a 434. So you had one good one in there. You just need more like it.
Yep. Thank you.
Good job. Congratulations on making it to the championship. Anthony Vincent, William Phillips had 10:04 yesterday. Need 21:70 to take the lead. But you got more than 10 today. Looks like you're going to be in that 12-pound range. 5 bass for 12.5. 12:52. That's a good day today.
Oh, yeah. We were blessed. God's been good to us, and we've had beautiful weather, and we actually caught our biggest one 15 minutes before we had to come in, so it was just a great day.
That's awesome, Sauce. Who caught it? You or him?
Him.
Did you catch it in the net?
Yeah, I did.
All right, then that's part of the participatory factor of team fishermen. What did you catch that last fish on?
Actually caught it flipping.
Flipping. All right, let's check out some of that catch and hold them up there. We've got about 6-7 teams in the 12 minutes till halftime. Tennessee 20, Alabama 7. I hope to get out of here because I got all these Alabama fans around me who are going to be angry, driving like idiots all the way to Atlanta. And there's nothing worse than angry football fans on the road. And good job. Congratulations on your catch. And I say that, too, because you know what? I could run in some of those angry Tennessee fans if Alabama comes back. They're playing in Alabama, right?
Yes.
Oh, good God. I'm in trouble, Lee. I'm in trouble, Lee. The Arm. Lee Pitts had 9:66 yesterday. He and Steve Engel today had 7:45. Come on, Arm. Bobby Garland, Crappie Bates, Luz, K2, Coolers, Weiss, Twin City, Fish, Neely, Henry. All those people, you still did them right because no matter what lake you're at, you represent everybody well.
You know, I try to, and like I said, I appreciate all they do for me, and if it wasn't for them, I couldn't be out here running these roads and seeing y'all on the weekend. So I'm really thankful, and I appreciate everybody that helps me so much.
All right, I want to ask, now this guy, of course, he's a crappie guide around here. He'll take you bass fishing as well, whatever you want to do. Is it crappie capital of the world? Crappie capital of the world?
It all depends on how they bite. If it's a good day.
Yeah, they're crappie.
They're crappie. If it's bad, them crappies.
Yeah, I got you now. Now I got it. Thank you, brother. Good to have you, Arm. Lucas Lindsay, Brennan Holt, 5 bass today. They got that on top of the 1034 they had yesterday. Go give them about 19 total. 860 for you today. A little bit less. Just couldn't get in the big fish, huh?
No, sir. Didn't have a limit till about 2 o'clock, so it was real rough on us today.
Yeah, so don't cut it till cutting time to catch these fish. See the Wadawi hat, TH Marine. Like to thank any other sponsors?
I'd like to thank my fiance. She let me come out here and fish the weekend before my wedding. And she trusted me, believe it or not, to not get sunburned and to wear a buff and to wear sunscreen and stuff like that. So just want to give a big shout out to her. She's been great, and she understands a fisherman.
The man has never been more scared to get a sunburn in his entire life. Like, you don't show up like a tomato on my wedding day.
She said no kunais either, so we'll see how that goes in about 3 or 4.
Let me see. You're all right. You're good. No, you're good.
And I got to get a haircut, but I'll have to wait till we get home.
Hey, good job. Congratulations. Check that box. You did it all. Adam Brown, Greg Driggs, boat number 121. 5 fish today. They had 951 yesterday. Man, guys, 1336. You had a solid day today.
It was a better day, and they bit for us today like they did in practice. Didn't really yesterday. We left a couple in the water that helped, but overall, pretty good day.
What'd y'all do today? What'd you throw?
Spinnerbait, chatterbait, and small crankbaits in shallow water.
You're all over the place on that. Spinnerbait, chatterbait, cranking. I did it all. Good job. Much bigger weight today. Joe Wyckoff, Alan Davis, boat 112. Let's see what they've got. 4 fish today. Yesterday had 829. Today going to have a couple pounds less than that. Looks like 637. Guys, you did it again. You made it to the championship. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's been 10 good years. I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, I mean, it's been good standing up here talking to you each time, no matter the partner. It's got to be hard dealing with this man up on the boat. He ain't even worried about it. He's like, I ain't even looking at it. It's got to be hard fishing with him all day, doesn't it? I mean, I don't know how you do it. Look what the last guy said, I can't handle this anymore. Hey, you did good. Congratulations once again. 10 years fishing the Alabama Bass Trail. Been around since day one. Brett Harrell, Tyler Smart had boat 119 today. The last flight will be checking in 14 minutes. I'm trying to make a nice, smooth transition. 5 fish today. They needed 1909. They're about 5 pounds shy of that. They got 1456. How about a round of applause? That is a solid day 2. I got to shake your hand. Go weigh a big fish. You got one in there that's 5 pounds?
I don't think so.
We need 502.
Probably not.
Okay, I've seen some close ones before. We need 5. Hey, hold it up for them and let the fans decide first, Daniel. Hold it up. Is it 501 or better? 483. We'll see. Let's see how good this man is. Dude, he might have. Oh, no, I thought it was going to 448. That was a good guess. Wasn't quite there. If you had 5 of those, you'd be winning this bad boy.
You got that right. We couldn't find any more of them, though.
What'd you catch a big on?
Square bill.
Square bill crankbait. Bumping it on stuff or just running around stuff and deflecting? What?
Yeah, we fished some stumps, fished some woods, stuff like that.
Color made a difference?
I don't think so. They're just relating to shad, so, we just try to keep it close to that.
Okay. I was going to say, so were you throwing a red square bill?
No.
It brings me a point. I can say this now. One of the teams that we were covering out there today, talking about how it spit up some crawfish. He was throwing a crankbait time. It spit up like 4 or 5 crawfish, and they're all bright red. So at that point, I'm like, oh, are you on his pattern? But you're saying you were doing shad imitators, huh?
Yeah, and, the fish was spitting up shad as well. So, we figured like that was the best thing to go to.
They're getting ready to feed, and it makes sense. Hey, grab a couple of these fish and hold them up. At least that one big one. Let's see what they look like. We'll go through these guys fairly quickly. Let me take a peek around here. I can only see about 9 total. Yeah, we're good. We're right on time. I know y'all are ready to get to the house, but it won't be long, fellas. It won't be long. Our last flight checks in at 4:30. Also, remember, we will stack up our top 5 teams. They'll stay here in the tanks. Sitting up there. I didn't even remember that up there. It didn't look as clean. I don't know how that's sitting up on the front. Oh, Lord. Greg Street, Delton, and Dexton Gregory. 5 fish today after that 9-pound day yesterday. Got a couple more today. It looks like a couple more pounds. 1126. A little bit of improvement.
It is a little bit better day. We lost some fish yesterday.
That makes a difference. See if that holds you into the top 25. Well, I'll give an update here after this next pair comes across, all right?
Thanks, sir.
All right, good job, brother. Let's find out. Hey, can you tell me what the top 25 is right now before we get on there, before we get to Metter and Haygood? Mealer. I thought I saw Metter there. Mealer. 1931. It was a great year. Hang on, let me look at some of the other ones, though. Where's 20? Simmer down now. 2027. So you might need a 20-pound bag. We'll see here. Now, how do we say the name again, Trinity? What's that? Mealer? Mealer. I don't know where I got Metter from. Or I might know somebody with that name. Guys, you got 9:18 yesterday. You need 22 to take the lead, but this is something that gets you in that top 25 after we just found that out. 12:27 puts you on the right side of that top 25. That could be extra coin in your pocket. That's always good.
I never hurts anything. That's right.
Oh, I know. I'm loving it. And the higher you finish, the better. How'd you catch these fish?
Well, today we were way up the river and didn't have a single fish at lunchtime. And we both looked at each other and said it's time to scrap it. And all week we've been catching them on a buzz bait and a spinner bait. Well, I had 0 fish. I said, you know what? We're going to go flip a jig. It's what we do down home in Georgia. Started flipping a jig, and boom, we caught a couple of big ones.
Same or similar areas?
No, we come all the way back down the lake and started totally different. We were on grass and wood the whole tournament, and then switched gears and went to rock and caught what we got.
Good deal on that. You holding up any? 477. We got to see that big one anyway. Go grab one each out there, and let's see what these fish look like. Great job. Almost. You're about a quarter pound. Yeah, the other one. Yeah. Do you want to do that? Hey, I'd like to thank BC Headache Powder. You did not see that. So we've got the Mountain Dew Big Bass for $500. We don't pay for the Diet Mountain Dew Small Bass, but we are going to show you what one looks like today. Yesterday we had a good one. It wasn't an all-time favorite. Yesterday we had a 0.54 pounds. We got a good one here, though. Look at that bad boy. That's 12 inches of money right there, because that one little guy, maybe 7/10, 8/10. That's a good 7/8 of a pound. That might be the difference on winning $1,100. You say, why would I bring a fish like that up to scales? That could be an $1,100 fish. And I promise you, if they were to put $5 in a slot machine and out came $1,100, they'd be happy, wouldn't they?
Easy money, easy money.
Easy, yeah.
I was able to stay in this thing today with Catch Some Relief on it. If you got any kind of pain, scan this QR code right here and get you some of my products.
Chase him down out there. He'll be down there. Good job there. Good job. Eric Morris, Randy Tolbert, come on over here. Let's find out what they got. Yesterday had $11.99. They put you in what place?
21st.
21st, inside that 25 cut. They need 1975. They got more than 10. They got 11. They got 12. They got 1348. Going to move them up the leaderboard. How about a round of applause for these two? An improvement again on day number 2. Let's find out. What's that going to give you? Oh, you got a big one in there too?
I don't think it's 5 pounds.
You don't think it's 5? Is there one? Is it close? We got a chance. We still got our last flight checking in 8 minutes. We could. So let's see what it was. What did your fish come on today?
Flipping. Randy got a hot hand right after lunch, so I let him do his thing.
Yeah.
Flipping what?
A jig.
Jig fishing. He liked that. Where I can't even see. To get you. There you go. 6th place right now. Higher you finish, the more money you make, right?
Hey, it's great, man. It's an honor to get to fish for $50,000, but I fished, I think, 7 of these championships, and this will be the first one to get a check in.
And a good check, too, at that. All right, Randy and Big E, grab a couple. Right now you're in the top 10. We're going to go through these fairly quick. We'll hold our top 5. Again, our final flight checks in about 7 minutes. So, again, we've been holding our top 5. I don't know if there's one in that final flight or not. There you go. Look straight ahead to Lorianne. She was my camera woman. Don't let Josh harass you like he does everybody else. Josh Butt's an equal opportunity offender. Oh, I know. I know Randy knows. Come on over here, Lance Whitaker, Jeremy Briscoe. Let's find out what you got today. 5 fish for about 103. Yesterday had 6 pounds. Today a couple more than that. 879. You had some improvement.
Not much. I ain't figured nothing out yet.
You needed more, but hey, at least you caught more today than yesterday.
Caught more today, that's right.
Good job, brother. Congratulations on making the championship. Josh Brogdon, Wade Cannon, boat 111. Come on over. The 111. We got one fan. Who's that out there? Who makes a noise? Oh, now we do up to 2. One more time. Who's their fans out there today? Brogdon and Cannon get more every time I ask. Yesterday, over 8 pounds. Today, right at 8 pounds, 871. You were extremely consistent.
Very consistent.
What were y'all doing today?
Flipping docks and brush piles.
Okay, get any numbers of fish? You catch a bunch of fish just not the right size?
We did catch the numbers, just not the right size.
Hey, good job on what you did catch, guys. Congratulations. About 17 pounds total. Bill Mayo and Walt Roberts. Let's find out what they have. Dabo 117 yesterday. Caught over 10 pounds, about 10 and a quarter. They need 21. You ain't going to get that, but you might get a quarter of that. You're needing 21. You got 551. Riding that struggle bus today, huh?
Yeah, they just shrank on us. I mean, we caught fish all day, the same place. They're just smaller.
It's a nice, drink holder you got there.
It is. I can keep my phone right there.
It's like your man purse.
That's right. Shout out to Walt. He had to put up with me for 2 days up here, helping me and,
Don't forget Walt putting up with you for 2 days. He had to put up with you all year.
He did. He got me back, too. He says I never slow down for waves. Well, he got me back these last 2 days.
I bet you. Oh, that had to hurt. Hey, guys, thank you for making the championship once again. Brady Bowden, and we've got Joseph Lacey, bow 143. The sun's getting me 5 fish today. You had 5 yesterday. Almost doubled that today. 946. Way to turn it on. Let me look at these sponsors. Humminbird, Drake, IDS Concrete Cutting, DPF, Abby Garcia for Life, Wicked Weights helping you along.
Yeah, helping us along.
What y'all do today? What were y'all throwing?
We went and flipped docks all day. We figured if we had to catch 20 pounds today, so we just went flipping all day and caught 2 good ones, lost 2 good ones. That's the way it goes.
Into those ones that got away. Thank you, guys. Good job. Let's see what Tyler Malone and Cade Law have. Bow 145, 12 and change on day 1. Where did that put you on day 1? 17th. Can they stay inside that top 25? 12 plus 934 is going to put you in the 21 range. It's looking like it may be right around some of those bubble boys. It may happen. It may not happen.
It won't happen. Our size just disappeared today.
That hurts. What were y'all throwing today?
Same thing, spinner bait and flipping.
All right, guys. Thank you. Good job on what you did catch. We got about 4 or 5 more. Final flight checks in 4 minutes. Noah and Cole Godwin, multi-time winners on the Alabama Bass Trail, had 11. Almost 11 and a quarter yesterday. Today they have 1270. Going to put you around 23, 24. You're going to make a paycheck. Just wasn't one of the. You can't put another win in the Godwin category this week.
Yeah, we didn't catch many fish this week. We caught some good ones in practice, and it seemed like every day they just kind of changed on us a little bit. We've run a bunch of new water today, and we only caught 7 or 8. But
another championship made, another paycheck.
Yeah, I hope so. That was the goal coming into today because we was just out the cut line, so we just wanted enough to cut a check.
Don't count these guys out. Hey, good job, guys. Good job, guys. Way to go, Andy Kilgore. Daniel Law had a strong day 1, 13:54. What place were you in coming into this final day?
I never did check. I really don't know.
13 and change. It was 17 in the lead. You were inside the top 10, probably right around 6th or 7th, I believe. Let's find out. That is not going to stay that way. 13:54 plus 6:50. Ouch. That hurts. I mean, and it did you ever have any on that could have made that difference today?
We didn't have them on. We seen them, but we didn't have them on.
Saw them as in rolling around on bait.
They jumped over it.
What kind of bait you throwing? Buzz bait?
No.
Spinner bait?
Spook.
Spooking them. It's the top water stuff, very slick. It looked like a spook kind of day, didn't it?
I thought it was going to be, but they just wouldn't take it.
Dang, I feel for you, brother. Has such a good start to this tournament. Ricky Dunn, Trent Davis, boat 138. 5 bass today on top of that 877 they caught yesterday. Need 22, 23. They got 983 today, so not up top, but you can walk out here proud. You had 2 good days.
Yes, sir. We run about 100 miles a day, and we just went for broke. And
sometimes it happens. It just didn't happen today.
Yeah, it was a good day, though. We enjoyed being here. Restaurants here was good. We ate at Tony's a couple nights, and it was great.
Good deal. I need to try that.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you, guys. A couple more. Harry Payton squared. Yesterday, 1125. Today, 1175. You are kings of the 11s, right? Hey, a good day. And what's that, 11? That's 22. That's 23 on the nose. I mean, pretty much. Good week. I think you're going to get a paycheck with that.
Yeah, it was a pretty decent week. We fished one area, probably maybe 50-yard stretch.
The whole time?
Yeah, the whole time. They kept replenishing.
Talk about working an area. What was happening in there that was letting them replenish?
Well, there's a funnel little ditch coming into some shallow water from the main secondary point, and the bait fish were there too.
You were on the super highway, right? They were just keep working their way in.
Yeah, pretty much getting ready to go shallow.
Yeah, that's what you want to find, but couldn't get any big biggins?
No, Wednesday in practice I stuck a 4, but in the tournament couldn't get no quality bites.
Good job, though, guys. 2 days of the 11 is going to pay. Brian Adamson, Ryan Lloyd had 14-21 yesterday. That is a big baggers at 71. 71. I can't see today. They're going to have 10:08, about 7 pounds shy, but a good week nonetheless for the team Dowie.
Yeah, it was a good week. I mean, we had a bad practice, and we swung for the fences today, and we didn't get it done.
Yeah, but it was still a good week altogether. I mean, you're going to finish up there better than most that are even getting a paycheck. What was the key to your success?
A jig.
Jigfish. You said, this is it. No entry fee tournaments. You said, hey, it's going to be big or it's going to be none at all.
That's it. We kept in our hand all day, and we didn't have any missed opportunities, so we can't ask for nothing else.
Yeah, you can't complain about that. Hey, good job, guys. Let's find out what Ashkoja and Danny Pettis have. 5 fish today. Yesterday had 5 pounds. Yesterday had 5 pounds. Today you got 5 for 7 pounds today. So it's all right. A little bit of an improvement.
A little bit better.
I like that shirt, too. That's my favorite ABT shirt.
Well, my son's autistic, so that's why I got it.
That's my favorite one. I mean, I love that shirt. They need to keep making more of those, and the fans watching online at AlabamaBassTrail.org can check them out. But good job improving for day 1 and day 2.
Thank you, Robbie.
Thank you, brother. Good seeing you. Mark McCaig, Tim Hurst. It's kind of weird having him come up here because he's outside that top 5. You were, 6th, 7th place coming in today?
I didn't even look. I really don't know. I knew we were a couple pounds out of the lead, and we did not catch them. So
you're just shy of 2 pounds out of the lead, 15-17. Thought you had a good shot because I think you had this weight when I saw you this morning, about 10 pounds. 5 fish for 942. Did things just shut off from you? Because I know the area you were in. Other people are saying, man, if they go to that area and they stay there, they're going to win it. Did you stay in that area all day?
No, we run around. We did a lot of different stuff. We know the lake fairly well. We hit a lot of different areas. We came back to that area late. We caught some of our fish there late yesterday, and we thought they might turn back on with the wind blowing this afternoon, but they just never did. I mean, we caught a lot of fish today. We actually probably caught more fish today. We just didn't catch anything big. We didn't lose anything all week long.
Hey, it's always good following you out there. It's been good covering you for the past 10 years, and keep doing it.
I appreciate it, buddy.
Later, my man. All right, let's bring up, is it the Power Hour for Bob Power and Ryan Tremmel? 5 bass. Yesterday they had 4 and change. Today a little bit better. I'm not going to tell you how much you need because you know it's no close, but you got 574 today. You improved a little bit.
Not enough.
No, not enough today. Just wasn't your weekend.
Pardon?
Wasn't your weekend.
No, it was not.
No, it was not. You need to have your red Tiger Woods on out there and get that drive inside it. Did y'all miss any today?
We lost 1 or 2, but nothing that would have helped us.
All right.
Missed the bus.
Missed the bus, yeah. I hear that. Daniel, I think so. We're going to probably have to take a break here in just a second because a couple of things. The last flight checked in 2 minutes ago. Now, in a perfect world, so the last flight would start what, Daniel, at about 151 or 150 to 172. So there's a possibility of 22 boats in there. We're going to take a look and see how many of those boats are remaining to weigh in. And we also have to have our top 5 from day 1 to come across the stage. So with that final flight, and again, they've got to make the trek up here. We won't close the scales for another 28 minutes anyway, but I think this may be a fairly short break. We got to get our top 5 over here in the tanks and also find out the remnants and find out who our leader is Terry Tucker. I told him, my brother Tony. Yeah, yeah. Terry Tucker and Jeremy Green with 31-74 in the lead right now. C.J. Knight, Anthony Goggins in second, Justin Mott, Randall Hamilton in third. To get in the top 10 right now, you need 24-14. Now, again, we pay down to 25th place, and currently, again, without these guys, these top 5 plus others weighing in, Jake Kendrick and Chuck are at 20-68. So it looks like you might need 21 pounds. That's sitting in 23rd right now. 21 pounds to possibly. It looks like your glasses landed perfectly. They didn't scratch up. That was a hell of a save by the stands right there. So we're going to get our top 5. We're going to take a break, make sure there's nobody left out of the other group, and we'll be back with more of the Alabama Bass Trail presented by Phoenix Boats.
Alabama Bass Trail Live, presented by Black Rifle Coffee, is brought to you by Phoenix Boats, Busch Light, Bajio Sunglasses, Bill Penny Automotive, and by TH Marine. There's more straight ahead.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends, we truly love the sport of fishing. That's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
Stetson Blaylock, Todd Otten, Hank Cherry, let's go!
Garmin Live Scope, I tell you right now, if you don't have it, you are behind. It's just wild. It's like a video game.
If you do not have that Garmin Live Scope, you are definitely missing out.
Bassmaster Classic Champion!
Nobody wants to run out of power when they're on the water. There is a better way. Introducing the Charge Marine Power Management Station from PowerPole that does the work of 3 devices: a traditional battery charger, a charge on the run, and an emergency start system. PowerPole Charge.
On the Water live coverage is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors, by Strike King, Lose, by Garmin, and by Alabama State Parks. There's more to come. Stay with us.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
we truly love the sport of fishing.
That's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
Stetson Blaylock, Todd Otten, Hank Cherry, let's go!
Garmin Live Scope, I tell you right now, if you don't have it, you are behind. It's just wild. It's like a video game.
If you do not have that Garmin Live Scope, you are definitely missing out.
Bassmaster Classic Champion!
The TH Marine HydroWave H2 KVD Edition is a surefire way to ignite a feeding frenzy. The HydroWave utilizes a sound-emitting technology that imitates bait fish and other feeding fish below the surface that preys on the competitive nature of bass and other game fish to get you more bites. The HydroWave is another way that TH Marine has you covered from transom to trolling motor.
On the Water live coverage is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors, by Strike King, Lose, by Garmin, and by Alabama State Parks. There's more to come. Stay with us.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
We truly love the sport of fishing.
that's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
The perfect checking account doesn't exist. Not at a bank, that is. So why do you keep looking there? At AmFirst, you can get no minimum balance or monthly fees, an instant issue debit card, and free checks with unlimited check writing. But who doesn't want more? Like a rewards program you'll actually use, and convenient digital tools that make it easy to manage your account from anywhere. Now you could try and find that at a bank, or you could save yourself the trouble by checking with us.
On the weekends, some folks step up their game, like bringing home Jack's Fan Faves value meal. Our chicken nuggets, mac and cheese, and a drink for just $5.99. Now, Miss Ashley, I ain't saying she can run a post route, but she's got hands as golden as the nugget she snags. The fresh, hand-breaded, all-white meat chicken is a catch in itself. Try them with our handmade sauces. Score our Fan Faves value meal for just $5.99. It's quite a haul.
Big companies get bigger and bigger and talk about their fancy labs where they study fish behavior. But then they all go golfing on the weekend. We don't have a large laboratory to test baits. Why, you ask? We don't need a big laboratory because our pros fish, our employees fish, our salespeople fish, our suppliers fish, our mold builders fish, our owners fish, and our kids fish. This is our laboratory. Our R&D comes from time on the water, learning how to make fish bite. We don't have other hobbies. We fish. We fish all year in all conditions across the whole country. All that time on the water brings us thousands of hours of testing new products and improving current ones for all species. We're a family-owned U.S. company that has many of our products made in America by American workers. The products we don't make in America, we make in Guatemala, which supports many families in that country as well.
All right, Jason Duran making jokes up here. My man off the stage right here. He's going to be looking at some Phoenix hot seats that are over there on the side of the stage, ready to come up here. Some of these are the guys who are in the later flights and are not in that top 5, but have a chance of making some cash today. Like Brian Johnson, Brandon Gross had 1021 yesterday. And now I see why you were wanting to get the heck out of Dodge. $797 is going to bring you a little short today. I think you come about 3 or 4 pounds shy today of getting that paycheck.
Yeah, it was just tough all day.
Would you do stuff different than you did yesterday?
No, we just cranked all day long. Just couldn't do no good.
Cranking, couldn't get those big ones. Thank you, brother. Congratulations on making it to the championship. The Woolly Boogers, Michael Woolley, Joe Woolley, Bo 152. Did it go good today? Go better?
He may win a little better, but.
Got a 1401 yesterday. This is our most consistent team on the Alabama Bass Trail. 1401 yesterday, 1402 today. 2 solid days of fishing. How about a round of applause for these guys? Over 28 pounds. Guys, look at that. That's going to put you in 3rd place.
That's good.
And you got a big fish, too. It's supposed to be, 501, I believe, is our Mountain Dew Big Bass. Oh, man, he said it's close. It is close. 484. It could have been extra $500. He said, I think it does it. And I said, well, it's better to think it is than to think I think it's small. But it was a little short. Before you grab these fish, what were y'all doing today?
We were just fishing isolated wood for the past 2 days. And started out, lost a couple this morning again. Yesterday, same thing. But able to put a decent bag together again. So.
Did you lose one that could have helped you get up there, that 29-30 range?
Yes.
That hurts. That 31 range, could you be taking the lead if you would have had that one fish?
Possible, but you never know.
That's fishing. That's why it's not co-catching. Hey, grab a couple of these fish and hold them up for us, guys. You're unofficially in 3rd place right now with 2803. Again, it's up to everybody else behind these guys to catch more. Again, these are guys still in the regular flights coming in, and then we'll see the teams in that top 5 working from 5th down on. Chad Hall and Ryan Hall coming up next. They had 5 fish with 12 and change today. You give me a second. I want to talk to you because you did not look happy out there on the water. I want to see if you were happier.
What today?
I ain't got it yet. I ain't got that far. No, I did. Yesterday you did, right? Yesterday you had 12:48. Chad Hall and Ryan Hall. Today you need 19:25, but you got 11:08. So 12 at 23. That's gonna get you a paycheck, bro.
I hope so.
It will.
Oh, Tucker, he's been on fire. I mean, he came over there to our side of town and won like $42,000 in 8 days.
Well, he's got a chance of getting $50,000 in 2 days right here.
Well, I'll tell you what, we won't talk about age difference because I'm getting old too, but he's been catching them for a long time, and I'm glad to see him.
Getting old's better than the alternative.
Well, yes, correct. You know what that saying is?
What?
Every day's a good day. If you don't think so, try missing one.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. Hey, good job to Team Hall. Winners here on the ABT Tour before. Walker Brown, Sloan Pennington. Yesterday had 7 and 38, but win 54 did. Today you got 5 pounds. Dude, y'all did something right today. 12.90. You needed 2 days of that, huh?
Yeah, we just we never did catch any decent ones yesterday. So
what changed today?
We fished all new water today.
Water you hadn't been to at all?
Yeah, we run about probably 35, 40 miles a day.
It paid off. If it woulda, coulda, shoulda, you'd done it yesterday too.
You got that right.
Hey, good job, though. Way to turn it around. John Thomas Wiley and Justin Duke, both 156, got 3 fish, but they want to weigh a big one. Let's find out what these 3 weigh. These 3 are going to weigh 651. Is one of those going to be a 5-pounder? If not, we'll still see. It might be a 4 or something. 650. Oh, we go. Whole shot. 649. You lost 2 100ths of a pound somehow when I breathed. Might have been flopping to get that extra bit out of there. What'd the big one come on today?
Spinnerbait.
Spinnerbait. What were you throwing it to?
On rocks.
Rocks. Rip-rack ball or like isolated rocks, a rip-rap. Did you have a travel a ways to get there?
Oh, not really. It wasn't too far.
You needed 5. You got 4.5. 4.48. So that's a good fish. You want to hold it up?
Yeah, I can.
Let's do it. Grab that thing. You look good in the Alabama Bass Trail gear as well. I just wanted you to do that. There's what the bass look like that they were hunting for out there today. You catch 5 of those, you're going to have a 22, 23-pound bag. 22 and a half almost. Matt Hedrick, Matt McClung. Weighing for pride, he says. Let's find out yesterday after that 260 day. You couldn't take it. Here, let me give you some Tic Tacs to get that taste out of your mouth. But you did a little better today. You did better by about 4 times. You got 847. Way to turn it around.
Yeah, we've never been here before, so we just went learning today.
And you learned something, huh?
Yeah, we still sucked.
I wouldn't say that. Doug Stevens and Jacob Wood. Are these going to be in order, from the top 5? We need to do that if we can. Yeah, it should be, but that's what I'm saying. We need to do it. All right, Stevenson Wood. Let's find out what their 5 fish today. Yesterday had 1275. It's going to be close to that bubble, guys. Today, 1036. And we're going to find out here in just a second. I will get you that top 25. So we'll see where that puts you out there. Fairly consistent. You want to be on the right side of that 25.
Yeah, I lost a good one on a swim bait today. That I've been catching my big ones on that, and I don't get many bites, 1 or 2, and I had one pinned up for a second and felt some shaking. I was like, there he is, and he popped off.
Oh, that makes you sick. Small, like a 3-inch swim bait or a big one?
It's about 5.5. 6.
Oh, so we went big swim bait, big fish too. That would have definitely helped you. Hey, guys, congratulations. Good job. Last one, I believe, of our remainder. We'll have to get clarification on that. Sam Long and Jason Atkins had 1163. This could be our bubble team. We'll find it. Long and Atkins had 1163 today, 1033. That's going to give you, 21 and change. Let's find out where our top 25 are. Can we go look at that? That's 5 there. Just our top 5 remaining, Kay? We need to make sure all our key fobs are in or accounted for. We're good? What did y'all have? Let me see. Where were we at? What were we at?
184 is 25th.
You had 2196. As it stands right now, 2184. So you're in the cut by 2. By 2. It's up to these guys. It's up to these guys. I feel very good job out there today. I know it's cutting it close, and that's $1,100 difference right there.
Yeah.
Hey, that's our luck. We're being on the edge all the time. So.
You're 2 on the inside right now, but there's still 5 teams remaining. They still got to catch them because not one of these teams have 21 pounds as it stands right now. So, again, I'm going to look one more time and set the stage. Can we bring up our Phoenix hot seats? Can we do those up there on the squares possibly for me? Let's find out again. Again, for the lead right now, 21.84 in that top 25. 21.84. So I see that. We're still looking at 31.74 to take the lead. So, as it stands right now, Terry Tucker and Jeremy McGreen are going to get to sit up here in our hot seat. Yeah, they're going to. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Yes, sir. We can do that. All right, guys. I'm feeling this. I'm looking at this. I'm like 31.74. It's these guys. It's their job to beat you right now.
Hurry up.
Let's do this. You know, back in the day, this was a Phoenix boat we'd be sitting in, but, you know, $50,000 cash sounds really good right now.
Sounds real good to me right now, but, I mean, these are some of the best fishermen in the state of Alabama, and they're hard to beat, so we're very fortunate where we're at right now.
You superstitious?
Very.
You superstitious?
No, it's going to happen the way it's going to happen.
Why'd you have those fingers crossed when they were sitting on your lap? Look at that. Boy is lying right there. Josh Butt's looking at him. I look down, and here's his fingers. I'm not kidding. He's like right here. 5th place coming into, guys, hop over right here. 5th place going into the final day. Ken Walters, Jason Beasley had 15.28. They need 16.46. 9.94, so about 6 pounds shy of that, 6 to 7 pounds. Guys, it was a good day, a good week, a solid week. Is a paycheck kind of week, right?
Yeah, it was a good week. I can't complain. We caught everything that bit, so didn't lose any fish. Just a little bit tougher day today than we had yesterday.
It wasn't for lack of trying. I got to see you a couple of times out there. You were hopping around, finding spots, trying different things. Maybe surprised yourself a time or two on where some of the fish were at.
Yeah, we did. Like when you seen us catch up one fish, we just threw up on the seawall. Then we went to seawall fishing, didn't catch nothing. Went back to docks and lay downs and just didn't pan out like it did yesterday.
That's a tough thing in a job like I got. Some people were saying, oh, man, it was funny. The Halls actually talking about how they caught a good one in the grass. They're going to other people going, man, I didn't see nothing in the grass all week. And they're like, they were targeted. So it's funny how things can happen like that when you see a lot more. Congratulations, guys, on making the championship and another paycheck. Thank you, brother. Let's move on. Let's have Ty Story, David Hardy, come on up here. We've only got 4 more teams, guys. You can stand right there. Congratulations on making it this far. Now, right now, 1572 is what you have. You need 1602. Hit it. 903. Another one bites the dust. Look at Terry. You all right? You all right? Need a massage? Well, they're still holding on. You are the best dressed, most organized looking team on tour always.
We try.
The best dressed team with the ABT gear gets an extra $250. What didn't go your way today? I know you wanted to catch bigger fish.
All the fish that we caught, same situation, went from 3 pounds to 12 inches. So we had to change and do something totally different because the fish moved off.
You have fun?
We did. We were blessed yesterday, had a better day than expected. So no complaints.
$100,000 payout. Y'all going to get a piece of that, guys. Congratulations on making another championship. Thank you.
And want to speak to our wife and 3 daughters. So
hey, hi. Say, do it now.
Hey, y'all.
All right, we'll see y'all. See y'all later on the Alabama Bachelor. Woohoo! How many are left?
Woo, 3.
3, that's right. He's counting down. You getting nervous yet?
I know you can't tell, but I'm turning red.
I was going to ask you, did you wear your sunscreen because you're looking a little burnt. Is $50,000 the most you won in the tournament?
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah. Now, I already heard that you won like 42 just in a few days, not too long ago. You've been on a roll lately, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been blessed lately. I'm telling you, good Lord has been taking care of me for 66 years.
All right, we'll see if he's taking care of you here on that another first place prize and can take it, or is it going to be one of these next 3 teams? Kenny Smith, R.J. Thompson on day 1 had 16.06. They need 15.68. somebody forgot to put that 1 in there. Instead of 15, they got 540. You're not supposed to drop the 1 on the final day.
Man, I tell you, it went south on us. We had a great time, though. I mean, this our first time to ever be here, and had a great day yesterday, and totally unexpected what we caught yesterday. So we had a good time. I would like to say hello to my wife and his wife back at home. Thank them for letting us do this.
Good job. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations to this team. Going to finish. So we'll see where they finish here in a bit. It's going to move it up. And this, we got 2 teams left. This team is one here, one of the teams we were looking for, but I know without a limit, I know we're just kind of delaying the inevitable. They had 1673 on day 1. Sean Lawley, Davey Lawley. Not going to happen today. These 4 fish are going to weigh 872, and I know as they knock off another team here, and you're saying couldn't happen to a better guy, but I know that you were really optimistic towards today. What happened for you today?
We just couldn't get the bites. We fished so hard today that the wind dying on us this morning really killed our bite. When the wind started blowing at 12:30, that's when we caught every fish we had.
What were you throwing? What were you doing?
We were throwing chatterbait.
Chattering. Just none of the big bites.
None. We had 2 of the right bites, and we couldn't get another 5th one. So I did catch a 5th one. It was a big old catfish. I was like, yeah.
Wrong species.
Right.
Yeah, I just want to tell my wife and mom and dad, thank y'all for coming. We let y'all down, but hey, we're here. So.
You didn't let nobody down. You made it to this far. Not everybody can say that. Thank you to the Lawley family. Before we bring our last pair up, I think we can actually take off our Phoenix hot seats. We can take them off stage, and we're going to maybe have them all stand shoulder to shoulder and find out what's going to happen. You guys can stand up there, and I'll stand out. Let's find out. Hey, can I find out before we do Ware and Amerson first, can I find out what our top 25 is? Because I want to point that out and see where they do, because we know this team's going to jump up. We can wait. I want to see where that 25 spot is and see. 24 is guaranteed to do it. So you can click on that page. We can get it. Let's see it real quick. I want to see what 25 is. These guys, again, they're fishing for a lot of money. 25th right now, Law and Malone, 2202. So 2256 is safe, 2202 is not. And then there was one. Terry Tucker and Jeremy Green in the lead right now with 374. They've been sitting in that Phoenix hot seat for 4 teams. We bring up our final pair, Jaron Ware and Shane Amerson. They needed 1459 to take the lead. But, guys, congratulations making it this far. It's not going to happen. 1 fish for 104. Our leaders, our winners, our champions on the Alabama Bass Trail. Terry Tucker, Jeremy Green, 1274 on day 1, 19 pounds on day 2 for a total of 3174. And you're really getting red now. Your part is $25,000 today. That's a tear I see coming out of your eye. No. Let's get this straight.
I'll take it.
Hey, good job, brother. It's a team tournament. You had to play a part of this. Both of you had to get it done right. What was the key to success after looking back on both days?
I think the key to success is just knowing where to go and what to do.
Well, you obviously had that figured out, but today was even better than yesterday. It comes down to the very end. I mean, just a couple of pounds makes a difference either day, right?
It does, and I mean, seriously, it was a grind. It didn't develop early. I think I ate probably 3 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches yesterday, and
you got to have a proper diet when you're out there on the water.
Well, I mean, your nerves get to kicking. You know what I'm saying? And I probably about 11 o'clock, I was like, dear, we got to do something.
You did.
It happened. It did. It happened.
Was there a time in the day or that you felt right? I mean, you've kind of been in this position lately. Have some of these wins been kind of runaways for you, or they've been down to the last second?
They've been mostly down to the second, to be honest with you.
Well, it turned out today it's a 2-day championship. And ladies and gentlemen, how about a big round of applause for everybody here? Your 2023 Alabama Bass Trail champions of the year, Terry Tucker, Jeremy Green on Weiss Lake with a grand total of 3174. They also had a big fish today of 480, not quite enough to win that. that one. Somebody else will. But, guys, I had some business. Kay's got to do her stuff. I want to shake your hand one more time. We'll pay out the checks here in just a little bit. Thanks for everybody here on site. We're going to make sure and take care of all our duties. We'll be back with more on the Alabama Bass Trail presented by Phoenix Boats.
Alabama Bass Trail Live, presented by Black Rifle Coffee, is brought to you by Phoenix Boats, Busch Light, Bahio Sunglasses, Bill Penny Automotive, and by TH Marine. There's more straight ahead.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
we truly love the sport of fishing.
That's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
Stetson Blaylock, Todd Otten, Hank Terry, let's go!
Garmin Live Scope, I tell you right now, if you don't have it, you are behind. It's just wild. It's like a video game.
If you do not have that Garmin Live Scope, you are definitely missing out.
Bassmaster Classic Champion!
Nobody wants to run out of power when they're on the water. There is a better way. Introducing the Charge Marine Power Management Station from PowerPole that does the work of 3 devices: a traditional battery charger, a charge on the run, and an emergency start system. PowerPole Charge.
Tim McKinney Smith, RJ Thompson just across the stage. Caught 5.4 pounds today, guys. You were in 3rd place coming in today. When you launched your boat, what was your thought process this morning?
Go back and do what we did yesterday. And, it just didn't happen.
It didn't
Fish
work.
got smaller and couldn't catch any large amount.
What were the techniques you used to catch these fish the last 2 days?
Caught them on a square bill on riprap.
Any particular color better than another?
Yeah, we caught them mainly on a natural shad color and like a chartreuse perch.
What was the water depth of the riprap?
It was shallow. I mean, we was catching them dirt shallow.
How many total fish you think you caught over the 2 days?
Oh, a bunch of fish.
We caught a bunch yesterday.
Yeah,
we probably caught 10 pounds yesterday.
Okay. Yeah, we caught a bunch of fish today, just off no size. They just went away. And we tried to expand on our area that we fished and we found some more stuff, but it just didn't work.
Right.
So
Still a good job, guys. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Here we're a team of Sean Lawley, Davey Lawley. Guys across the stage, you had 8.72 pounds today. You were in 2nd place when you launched your boat this morning. Tell me what your thought process was and your game plan was for today.
Well, we're going to go back to where we caught all them big fish yesterday.
Obviously,
I mean,
day one.
We caught 2 there today that were really great fish. And, man, we don't know. I mean, you know, they were there. We could see them. And
couldn't get them to bite. He caught one that was nearly, there's a high 3, and then right after that I caught one that was a 3, and then we could not get another one to, bite.
I know there were a lot of boats up in that area fishing. Do you think pressure may have took effect on these?
I think the bluebird skies and lack of wind. No current.
Yeah. Still a really good job, guys. Congratulations. Thank you. Here we're a team of Jaron Ware and Shane Emerson just across the stage, 1.04 pounds. Boy, after yesterday, you guys, I mean, over 17 pounds, leading this tournament in good shape. And I remember interviewing you after. You had a lot of confidence. You felt really good about it.
I fished with it all day today.
Tell us what happened. What changed?
The weather. I think the weather didn't set up right for us. Could get the wind on the right banks, and high sun, no clouds.
Right.
We caught them yesterday on spinnerbait, and we threw it all day today.
Yeah. We followed you guys for a while this morning. You were covering a lot of water, changing up.
And we done that all day today. And we've been from one end of the lake to the other.
Right.
Just never could get it set up on it right.
We need to run over one feeding fish. Couldn't find
it just didn't happen.
Well, you're doing everything you could to try to change it up and make it work. It's still a good tournament, guys. Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Our team of Justin Mott, Randall Hamilton just crossed the stage. You weighed 14.25 today. Your total for the 2 days is 27.48 pounds. Bit of a comeback from yesterday. Tell us what you did different today.
Well, we actually did almost the exact same thing today. Just today they connected a little bit better. Yesterday we had somewhere in the round about 20 bites. We only connected on 7 of them. Today we had 10 bites and we connected on all but 1 of them.
Anything you did different to help that, or is it just they hit better today?
No, they hit better today. Now, to some degree, we figured out our area just a little bit better, and it allowed us to run around. We were in some shallow water, and we kind of figured out how to run in that shallow water, and I think that improved our efficiency. But honestly, I don't think today was a better day of fishing. We were just more efficient in the area that we were working.
Okay. I kind of have an idea where you were. It's a little bit different than what most of the other competitors do, and I'm not sure you had anybody doing what you were doing. How important is it coming into a tournament this big and try to find something that's different than the rest of the competitors?
With this field, it is, because if anything's obvious, it's going to be hit. So we try to look for something that, one, suits how we like to fish, because we're good at 2 or 3 things while this field's good at everything. So we try to specialize in that, and then we also try to get away from everybody, because if we do find 5 fish, we can catch those 5 fish, where if you have to fish with 5 other boats, we only may catch 1 or 2.
Okay. What were the baits you used to catch these fish?
We used a buzzbait and a spinnerbait almost exclusively. They weren't aggressive. It was one of those deals where you had to get the fish angry at the bait. So you would throw a loud clacking buzzbait, and they just would hate it and they'd blow up on it. Or you'd slow roll the spinnerbait in front of them where it's just fluttering right in their face the entire time, and they can't stand it. They'll just wreck it.
What colors work best for you?
White mostly.
Great job, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Here our team of Michael Woolley, Joe Woolley just crossed the stage. 14.02 pounds today. You had 14.01 yesterday. Very consistent. 2-day tournament. Sometimes being consistent helps you kind of move up on day 2. Tell us what you did to do this today.
Basically what we've been doing for last practice and yesterday and today. We just fished an isolated wood.
What area of the lake were you fishing?
Up the river, Coosa River, way up the river.
How much water did you have to cover? How many miles of the river did you have to fish?
We had about a 5-mile stretch that we concentrated on the whole time. We just rotated back and forth all day.
Was this visible cover, not visible, and what was the water depth?
It was visible. Most fish were 1 to 3 foot, all of them were.
What were the baits you used?
We just flipped a little worm all the time, a little finesse worm.
2 days. We finessed it.
Yeah.
Any particular color was better than another?
Green pumpkin.
Great job, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Team of C.J. Knight and Anthony Goggins just crossed the stage. You weighed 14.4 pounds today, give you a total of 28.5. Guys were very consistent. Tell us how your day went today.
Started off real slow. Today we changed up our game plan because our fish have been coming later in the day. And of course, y'all seen us this morning.
Right.
We was doing something totally different than what we actually caught our fish. But we actually caught a couple fish this morning, gave us some confidence, and then
Got a limit.
Yeah, got a limit. And we just started running into them late again.
Okay. What were the baits you used to catch these fish?
Predominantly a jig. Today we caught some on a square bill crankbait. Trying to think. Jig, a tube, actually an old school tube,
right.
And that's pretty much it. One off a crankbait.
Okay. What was the type of cover you were fishing?
Anything hard today.
Yeah, just
A dock, isolated. Just our biggest fish come off of just a single piece of wood. It was crazy, really crazy.
I know there's a lot of anglers doing that very same thing all over the lake. How much pressure do you think was on these areas that you guys were fishing?
There was a little bit of pressure yesterday, a couple of boats. I don't think they had it figured out with the timing. And today we had one other boat that caught some pretty good fish that was in our area, so that's about it.
We knew that it was a good area, and that's really
it had
all.
the quality.
Yeah.
You wouldn't get many bites, but it had the quality.
Caught 7 keepers both days.
We didn't know we were going to catch a limit every day, but we knew if we got bites, it would be big.
Yeah.
You know.
Did you have to slow down and kind of let your baits kind of soak in the area to try to get?
No, when they bit, you had to be on your point.
When they did pull up, they were feeding, but it was a timing deal. So
yeah, and we missed several fish. Or I missed a fish and he'd pitch in there and catch the fish. It happened more than one time.
Right.
Yeah.
Great job, guys.
Really aggressive.
Yeah, great job, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Our team of Terry Tucker, Jeremy Green just across the stage. 19 pounds today. On top of your first day, you have a 31.74 total. You know, we saw you on the water yesterday.
Yep.
We didn't see you on the water today.
Right.
I mentioned something to you, I think it may have been at weigh-in sometime about a sneak hole. I was wondering if maybe you had something that you were kind of holding in your back pocket that you didn't fish yesterday that you might go to today that might be the difference maker. Tell me if that was the case.
Well, we just rerouted what we did yesterday and waited for it to take place. You know what I'm saying? So it was one here, one there, one here, one there. We hit a lot of stuff today and just got lucky and got 5 of the right bites.
Okay. What was the type of cover you were targeting and what were the baits you used?
It was a lot of rocks and spinnerbait.
What was the water depth there?
Probably 4 foot.
What was the watercolor?
Stained a little bit. Had to have wind blowing on it.
Okay. How many total fish do you think you guys caught today?
Not many.
No, we got probably 8 or 9 bites.
Yeah.
So good quality bites. Is what
Good
you're
quality bites.
Great job, guys.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
On the Water live coverage is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors, by Strike King, Lose, by Garmin, and by Alabama State Parks. There's more to come. Stay with us.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
we truly love the sport of fishing.
That's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
Stetson Blaylock, Todd Otten, and Terry. Let's go!
Garmin Live Scope, I tell you right now, if you don't have it, you are behind. It's just wild. It's like a video game.
If you do not have that Garmin Live Scope, you are definitely missing out.
Bassmaster Classic champion!
The TH Marine Hydrowave H2 KVD Edition is a surefire way to ignite a feeding frenzy. The Hydrowave utilizes a sound-emitting technology that imitates bait fish and other feeding fish below the surface that preys on the competitive nature of bass and other game fish to get you more bites. The Hydrowave is another way that TH Marine has you covered from transom to trolling motor.
On the Water live coverage is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors, by Strike King, Lose, by Garmin, and by Alabama State Parks. There's more to come. Stay with us.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
we truly love the sport of fishing.
That's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats. Built by anglers for anglers.
The perfect checking account doesn't exist. Not at a bank, that is. So why do you keep looking there? At AmFirst, you can get no minimum balance or monthly fees, an instant issue debit card, and free checks with unlimited check writing. But who doesn't want more? Like a rewards program you'll actually use, and convenient digital tools that make it easy to manage your account from anywhere. Now you could try and find that at a bank, or you could save yourself the trouble by checking with us.
On the weekends, some folks step up their game, like bringing home Jack's Fan Faves value meal. Our chicken nuggets, mac and cheese, and a drink for just $5.99. Now, Miss Ashley, I ain't saying she can run a post route, but she's got hands as golden as the nugget she snags. The fresh, hand-breaded, all-white meat chicken is a catch in itself. Try them with our handmade sauces. Score our Fan Faves value meal for just $5.99. It's quite a haul.
Big companies get bigger and bigger and talk about their fancy labs where they study fish behavior, but then they all go golfing on the weekend. We don't have a large laboratory to test baits. Why, you ask? We don't need a big laboratory because our pros fish, our employees fish, our salespeople fish, our suppliers fish, our mold builders fish, our owners fish, and our kids fish. This is our laboratory. Our R&D comes from time on the water, learning how to make fish bite. We don't have other hobbies. We fish. We fish all year in all conditions across the whole country. All that time on the water brings us thousands of hours of testing new products and improving current ones for all species. We're a family-owned U.S. company that has many of our products made in America by American workers. The products we don't make in America, we make in Guatemala, which supports many families in that country as well.
This portion of Alabama Bass Trail Live is sponsored by AmFirst Federal Credit Union, Fish Alabama, Mountain Dew, by Jack's, and by Alabama State Parks. Live coverage continues right after this.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
we truly love the sport of fishing.
That's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats. Built by anglers for anglers.
Bill Petty Toyota is Alabama's #1 volume Toyota dealer. But that's not the only reason to get to know Bill Petty. Enjoy a 10-year unlimited warranty on every new Toyota in stock. Get 1 year of 24/7 roadside assistance. Test drive for the chance to win $5,000. You heard right. 5,000 big ones. Plus, choose from over 700 new Toyotas in stock and price to move. Bill Petty Toyota is Alabama's #1 volume Toyota dealer. Get to know us today.
let me see. Things you let me see.
Some things ain't worth keeping. Yesterday's traditions, today's adventures, tomorrow's memories. Now that's something worth keeping. Fish Alabama and find your keeper.
For more information, visit fishalabama.org.
Alabama Bass Trail Live, presented by Black Rifle Coffee, is brought to you by Phoenix Boats, Busch Light, Bahio Sunglasses, Bill Penny Automotive, and by TH Marine. There's more straight ahead.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
we truly love the sport of fishing.
That's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
Stetson Blaylock, Todd Otten, Hank Terry, let's go!
Garmin Live Scope, I tell you right now, if you don't have it, you are behind. It's just wild. It's like a video game.
If you do not have that Garmin Live Scope, you are definitely missing out.
Bassmaster Classic Champion!
Nobody wants to run out of power when they're on the water. There is a better way. Introducing the Charge Marine Power Management Station from PowerPole that does the work of 3 devices: a traditional battery charger, a charge on the run, and an emergency start system. PowerPole Charge.
On the Water live coverage is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors, by Strike King, Lose, by Garmin, and by Alabama State Parks. There's more to come. Stay with us.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
we truly love the sport of fishing.
That's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
Stetson Blaylock, Todd Auten, Head Cherry. Let's go!
Garmin Live Scope, I tell you right now, if you don't have it, you are behind. It's just wild. It's like a video game.
If you do not have that Garmin Live Scope, you are definitely missing out.
Bassmaster Classic champion!
The TH Marine HydroWave H2 KVD Edition is a surefire way to ignite a feeding frenzy. The HydroWave utilizes a sound-emitting technology that imitates bait fish and other feeding fish below the surface that preys on the competitive nature of bass and other game fish to get you more bites. The HydroWave is another way that TH Marine has you covered from transom to trolling motor.
On the Water live coverage is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors, by Strike King, Lose, by Garmin, and by Alabama State Parks. There's more to come. Stay with us.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
we truly love the sport of fishing.
That's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
The perfect checking account doesn't exist. Not at a bank, that is. So why do you keep looking there? At AmFirst, you can get no minimum balance or monthly fees, an instant issue debit card, and free checks with unlimited check writing. But who doesn't want more? Like a rewards program you'll actually use, and convenient digital tools that make it easy to manage your account from anywhere. Now you could try and find that at a bank, or you could save yourself the trouble by checking with us.
On the weekends, some folks step up their game, like bringing home Jack's Fan Faves value meal. Our chicken nuggets, mac and cheese, and a drink for just $5.99. Now, Miss Ashley, I ain't saying she can run a post route, but she's got hands as golden as the nugget she snags. The fresh, hand-breaded, all-white meat chicken is a catch in itself. Try them with our handmade sauces. Score our Fan Faves value meal for just $5.99. It's quite a haul.
Big companies get bigger and bigger and talk about their fancy labs where they study fish behavior. But then they all go golfing on the weekend. We don't have a large laboratory to test baits. Why, you ask? We don't need a big laboratory because our pros fish, our employees fish, our salespeople fish, our suppliers fish, our mold builders fish, our owners fish, and our kids fish. This is our laboratory. Our R&D comes from time on the water, learning how to make fish bite. We don't have other hobbies. We fish. We fish all year in all conditions across the whole country. All that time on the water brings us thousands of hours of testing new products and improving current ones for all species. We're a family-owned U.S. company that has many of our products made in America by American workers. The products we don't make in America, we make in Guatemala, which supports many families in that country as well.
This portion of Alabama Bass Trail Live is sponsored by AmFirst Federal Credit Union, Fish Alabama, Mountain Dew, by Jack's, and by Alabama State Parks. Live coverage continues right after this.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
we truly love the sport of fishing.
That's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
The Bill Penny Toyota is Alabama's #1 volume Toyota dealer. But that's not the only reason to get to know Bill Penny. Enjoy a 10-year unlimited warranty on every new Toyota in stock. Get 1 year of 24/7 roadside assistance. Test drive for the chance to win $5,000. You heard right. 5,000 big ones. Plus, choose from over 700 new Toyotas in stock and price to move. Bill Penny Toyota is Alabama's #1 volume Toyota dealer. Get to know us today.
Things you let me see. Things you let me see.
Some things ain't worth keeping. Yesterday's traditions, today's adventures, tomorrow's memories. Now that's something worth keeping. Fish Alabama and find your keeper.
For more information, visit fishalabama.org.
Alabama Bass Trail Live, presented by Black Rifle Coffee, is brought to you by Phoenix Boats, Busch Light, Bahio Sunglasses, Bill Penny Automotive, and by TH Marine. There's more straight ahead.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
we truly love the sport of fishing.
That's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
Stetson Blaylock, Todd Otten, Hank Cherry, let's go!
Garmin Live Scope, I tell you right now, if you don't have it, you are behind. It's just wild. It's like a video game.
If you do not have that Garmin Live Scope, you are definitely missing out.
Bassmaster Classic Champion!
Nobody wants to run out of power when they're on the water. There is a better way. Introducing the Charge Marine Power Management Station from PowerPole that does the work of 3 devices: a traditional battery charger, a charge on the run, and an emergency start system. PowerPole Charge.
On the Water live coverage is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors, by Strike King, Lose, by Garmin, and by Alabama State Parks. There's more to come. Stay with us.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
we truly love the sport of fishing.
That's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
Stetson Blaylock, Todd Auten, Hank Terry, let's go!
Garmin Live Scope, I tell you right now, if you don't have it, you are behind. It's just wild. It's like a video game.
If you do not have that Garmin Live Scope, you are definitely missing out.
Bassmaster Classic champion!
The TH Marine HydroWave H2 KVD Edition is a surefire way to ignite a feeding frenzy. The HydroWave utilizes a sound-emitting technology that imitates bait fish and other feeding fish below the surface that preys on the competitive nature of bass and other game fish to get you more bites. The HydroWave is another way that TH Marine has you covered from transom to trolling motor.
On the Water live coverage is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors, by Strike King, Lose, by Garmin, and by Alabama State Parks. There's more to come. Stay with us.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
we truly love the sport of fishing.
That's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
The perfect checking account doesn't exist. Not at a bank, that is. So why do you keep looking there? At AmFirst, you can get no minimum balance or monthly fees, an instant issue debit card, and free checks with unlimited check writing. But who doesn't want more? Like a rewards program you'll actually use, and convenient digital tools that make it easy to manage your account from anywhere. Now you could try and find that at a bank, or you could save yourself the trouble by checking with us.
On the weekends, some folks step up their game, like bringing home Jack's Fan Faves value meal. Our chicken nuggets, mac and cheese, and a drink for just $5.99. Now, Miss Ashley, I ain't saying she can run a post route, but she's got hands as golden as the nugget she snags. The fresh, hand-breaded, all-white meat chicken is a catch in itself. Try them with our handmade sauces. Score our Fan Faves value meal for just $5.99. It's quite a haul.
Big companies get bigger and bigger and talk about their fancy labs where they study fish behavior. But then they all go golfing on the weekend. We don't have a large laboratory to test baits. Why, you ask? We don't need a big laboratory because our pros fish, our employees fish, our salespeople fish, our suppliers fish, our mold builders fish, our owners fish, and our kids fish. This is our laboratory. Our R&D comes from time on the water, learning how to make fish bite. We don't have other hobbies. We fish. We fish all year in all conditions across the whole country. All that time on the water brings us thousands of hours of testing new products and improving current ones for all species. We're a family-owned U.S. company that has many of our products made in America by American workers. The products we don't make in America, we make in Guatemala, which supports many families in that country as well.
Yeah, boys and girls, did take a little bit because it came down to the wire here at the Alabama Bass Trail Championship presented by Phoenix Boats. We're going to work our way from first to third. Oh, third, second, then first? I thought you changed it on me. I thought we just did it. I did it backwards. We're going to go 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to also pay out everybody else down through our top 25. So let's start off at third place. A great day today. They had 14:01, then 14:02, and 28:03. They walk away with $5,000. No entry fee tournament. A round of applause for Michael Woolley, Joe Woolley. Good job, guys. Podium appearance at the championship. $5,000 payday. Not too bad. Okay, I was so prepped. I had a piece of tape here that had all the extra bonuses. I'm going to have to go over with you on it. But look at C.J. Knight, Anthony Goggins had 14.10, back it up with 14.40. They're going to win $10,000, Kate, but that's not all.
No, because C.J. And Anthony support our sponsors, they also got the $2,500 Phoenix Payday, which is the highest finisher. They got a $500 Garmin bonus. They got a $500 Black Rifle Coffee bonus and a $250 ABT gear. So for a total that would normally take home $10,000, they're taking home $13,750.
That's a great day. Congratulations, guys, and a runner-up finish here today in a no-entry fee tournament. That is solid, over $6,000, and didn't have to put any entry fee into it. And weight-wise, like 3 pounds shy, a little over 3 pounds shy of the win, but shows you just how close it was, and all the way till the end. Solid day. Now you get the big chicks. Now you get the real checks. Got some curve on our Garmin check lately. A little bit. Hey, congratulations, guys. Your vice champions at ABT Championship. And here it is. And then there was one. A day one of 1274, a day two of 19 pounds, a total of 3174. Your ABT Championship winners, Terry Tucker and Jeremy Green, taking home $50,000 of cash money. Playa. That feels good. Man, that's more than I made today. How about you?
Just by about 4 for 3.
Yeah, me too. Oh, good job. There you get your. And Kay, are they going to get to keep them? Did you hear that? Jerry's like, I'm going to keep this in my office. Hey, there's been. What did we do? We saw Wiggins. Who was it that we saw? Wiggins win one and had it in his garage one time that we went. Jordan have one in there. Jesse, they all probably have them in there. Congratulations. Yeah, that's the one that pays. That's the one you can take to the bank. Guys, congratulations. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Jeremy. We're going to work our way down from 4th to 25th, all of them getting paid. Again, it's going to be hard. I'm going to lean down over here, so don't shoot me. You can have Kay going down there. This is a team that we thought could make a big run today, and they did. Justin Mott, Randall Hamilton in 4th place. 2740 gave them $4,000. 5th place, Brett Harrell, Tyler Smart, 5 fish for $27.21. That's $3,000. $2,500 payday for Phil Dukes and Bailey Dukes. In 6th, 7th place goes to Big E, Eric Morris, Randy Tolbert, 5 bass for $25.47 and a $2,200 payday. $2,000. They only had 4 fish today. Lolly, lolly, we like to potty. They're still going to get to do it with $2,000 today, finishing in 8th. And 9th place, Ken Walters, Jason Beasley dropped back just a bit with $25.22, $1,800 payday. Another $1,500 goes to our 10th place finisher, Brian Adamson and Ryan Lloyd. We've got Ty Story, David Hardy. They had $2,475. That's a $1,200. We still got about 4 more $1,200 checks. We got Mark McCaig, Tim Hurst in 12th. 13th goes to Danny Long, Kevin Fallon. They had $2,431. Another $1,200 check goes to Nolan Spencer, Jonathan Reese in 14th. And our final $1,200 check, Noah and Cole Godwin in 15th place with $2,392. Everybody else in our top 25 from 16th on receives $1,100, including Chad Webb, Ricky Campbell with $2,368, $2,362 for Gary Thacker and Carter Woodall. The Hall Bros, Chad and Ryan Hall, 18th place, 5 fish today, $2,356 total, $2,319 for Brad Jones, Brooks Goza, 20th place, Doug Stevens, Jacob Wood, $2,311 on their total for the week. 23 flat for the Harry Paytons in 21st. 22nd goes to Adam Brown, Greg Diggs. $2,287. Their $1,100 payday. 23rd goes to Jamie Chapman, Elliot Galt, $2,278. 24th place, Anthony Vinson and William Phillips with $2,256. And Tyler Malone, Cade Law, the final payout, $1,100. They had $2,202. So you needed $2,202 to make a check today. That's going to be it. We still have one ABT and general event left. Kay, you want to come in here and say any final words? We've got the ABT 100, the final stop. That's a really tight battle. But, again, and I'm going to start a TV show the same way. And then there was one team that was better than the rest.
It was, and these guys, you know, when Terry Tucker finally decided he was going to fish the Alabama Bass Trail, I got several calls from guys on the Coosa River. Mark McKeag was one of them that said, you're going to write a lot of checks to that guy, so get ready. And, you know, you couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Him and Jeremy both just super nice guys, great ambassadors at the Alabama Bass Trail, and I couldn't be happier for them.
Tucker and Green, your champions, Kate. That's going to be it for the Alabama Bass Trail Tour. The regular, the 100. Still, we have one more to crown a champion. Who's going to wear that championship belt? My name is Robbie Floyd. Thanks for watching the Alabama Bass Trail Championship presented by Phoenix Boats from Weiss Lake.
Yeah. Live coverage of the Alabama Bass Trail Tournament Series, presented by Black Rifle Coffee, has been brought to you by Phoenix Boats, Fish Alabama, Alabama State Parks, Amherst Federal Credit Union, by Mountain Dew, by Garmin, TH Marine, Academy Sports and Outdoors, by Jax, Bill Penny Automotive, Strike King, Luz, by Bahio Sunglasses, and by Busch Light. See more on AlabamaBassTrail.org.